Hello, I'm John Waters, and I'm supposed to announce there is no smoking in this theater, which I think is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard of in my life. How can anyone sit through a length of a film, and especially a European film, and not have a cigarette? But don't you wish you had one right now? And I'm telling you that smoke anyway. It gives ushers jobs, and if people didn't smoke, there would be no employment for the youth of today. So once again, no smoking in this theater.
The Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.
That's right. We are the leader in coverage of sports and entertainment, especially when it comes to interactive watch-alongs. And this is night 2 of our coverage of NXT's Halloween Havoc across the multiverse, as JJ would say. I am, of course, the host, the founder, if you will, the Jeff Jarrett of the Jeff Meacham Multiverse of Media. I guess that makes me Jeff Meacham by default. Got the collar on. We're in watch-along mode tonight, but joining me for the pre-show is not Noah Foster, our play-by-play man par excellence, nor is it JJ, our color commentator extraordinaire. Nay, because of your super chats that JJ extended the deadline for up to today, and will still be accepted throughout this pre-show if you want to see the continuation of this man on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, El Renegado de Lucha Libre, everybody.
Olé!
El Renegado, are you prepared for what is NXT has in store for us tonight, my friend?
See,
very good. Now, just want to make it clear to everybody out there in the audience that if we don't follow these super chat tiers, you're going to disappear after the pre-show, correct?
see.
So anything below $20, you will call the first hour, correct? Anything below?
Correct. See.
Yes. Anything above 20, we get the first hour. But if you don't get the 20, no Renegado.
No.
All right. We already botched it once, so we'll just keep on going. And it's okay. Anyway. All right. Where are we at here? So the chat room is a blessed, happy, and safe All Hallows Eve, everyone, to Senior Mansfield in the chat room. We all heard how Mr. Foster felt about Josh on the one show, but El Renegado, we all know JJ and Josh have their strife, if you will. But are you a fan of Mr. Mansfield?
Poquito.
I'm ready to get through this pre-show. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see who is ready to great at NXT Halloween Havoc Night 2 and Tony's big announcement. Are you prepared, El Renegado de Lucha Libre, for Tony Khan's big announcement on Dynamite tomorrow night?
No.
None of us are. It's okay. Let's see. Daniel, to say a quote from the Wolfman, even a man who is pure of heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfsbane blooms and the autumn moon is full and bright. I cleaned it up a little bit because he kind of botched up the text, but he got it mostly correct. See? Oh, no. No, JJ. No está aquí, ahí. Or, I don't know yet.
De la Lucha Libre.
Oh! That's right. Oh, pobrecito. This Redfield's always broke. It's okay. He still loves JJ and El Renegado, so he's a lover of both. He's a lover, not a fighter, apparently. But El Renegado, I tell you, we have a stacked card for tonight as we head into the top of the next hour. Let me go ahead and bring the card up because as a proper host, I should have had that already ready, but I didn't because I botched un poquito. Un momento, por favor. We're scrolling on a Tuesday. I'll get there eventually. There it is. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and talk about the main event since we're already in full mode for this show. It's going to be a big show tonight, no doubt about it. And we know how JJ feels about the challenger in tonight's what is perceived to be the main event, but I must ask you, El Renegado, do you prefer the current NXT champion, the man who defeated him, Ilya Dragunov, or him, Carmelo Hayes? Carmelo or Ilya tonight? A little bit of both, a little bit of both. All right, a little bit of both. See. Okay. Gun to your head, Ilya or Carmelo?
Ilya.
Oh,
Ole.
bold prediction. Considering we know how much you love, we love Carmelo. See, I'm of the opinion that I still stand by what I said. I believe it was during last week's call, or maybe the week before when they had the number contender match. I still maintain that Trick Williams did himself in that contenders match. And that we will see Trick cost Carmelo the championship tonight in our main event. Whether this match is the championship, I feel it should be the main event personally. This is the championship match, but I feel that we should get a retention from Ilya because long overdue. If we're being honest, Ilya Dragunov should have defeated Walter long before he did on NXT UK and had a long and glorious reign before the unification with the NXT championship, but we did not get that, unfortunately. And I think the question on everybody's mind, and we'll ask JJ when he shows up and Noah when he comes into the room, what top tier costume will Chelsea and Piper have tonight? Also, can we hope Fallon comes dressed as Tiffany again? Did you enjoy Fallon Henry's impersonation of Tiffany Stratton last week?
See.
Daniel says, I hope Ilya defends the NXT championship as Dracula. Ooh, I like that. I like that twist. Maybe Ilya can pull a Tony Schiavone from Halloween Havoc and bids us welcome as Dracula, but not be near as creepy as Schiavone, because nobody is as creepy at Halloween Havoc as Tony by God Schiavone, the Hall of Famer himself, Tony Schiavone. Tonight's card is stacked. Josh says also this is one time. Oh, okay. You know what? I need to briefly, if I may, address the man within. See if I can get this card stacked to load here. Tonight's card is stacked. Also, this is one time only. I will be cheering for Chase U. There you go, JJ. There you go. See, he's there. He's hidden deep beneath the mask, but he is there, and he will throw up the Chase U for sure. Matthew says, Ilya, Carmelo's time is done. I also think Trick is going to cost Carmelo. That's what I mentioned earlier. Melo should come out as the doctor of thugonomics. I think even El Renegado would pop for that one. So, yeah. See. Mucho pop.
Don't see me.
I need to find out what C and me are. Yeah. Big G is here. Big G, by the way, thank you earlier for the super chat during Dads. We did pretty good this morning during super chats on Dads. So much appreciation to everybody in the room who was there during our 11 a.m. Pacific stream of Dads. Not always on wrestling. We'll be back in a couple weeks as we do. All right. What else is going on in this crazy ass show? Let me turn the rest of the card up. Oh, there we go. You know what? It was brought up earlier, so let's go ahead and just address the WWE. Not just NXT, but WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. You know what? We'll wait for Renegade to get here. I don't want to waste. No offense, at Renegado, but I know that JJ would want to speak in depth about the Women's Tag Team Championship match. So we'll save that for the Renegade himself.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. So all right, North American Championship. Your fellow Spaniard of descent, if you will, Dominik Mysterio, against Nathan Frazier. Is this the point, El Renegado, where we finally see the major crack in the armor on the Judgment Day's front because Dominik can't maintain his stranglehold over the North American Championship, or will Judgment Day prove to continue to rule NXT as well? So we say Dominik? See, Dominik retains? See, I disagree. And I only say that because Nathan Frazier, I think, is well enough past this nonsense with no Endar. And I think that he needs to have a firm championship hold somewhere else. So that's the only reason I'm saying that he becomes the new champion. All right, let's see here. Okay, this one, I'm not indifferent about it if I'm being honest, but it's just kind of like, okay, it's here. We're giving Bron Breakker something to do at the end of the day. We're holding off until we can get Von Wagner into a creative enough place to have this feud with Bron Breakker, maybe going into the Survivor Series weekend NXT event. So it's mi opinion, Bron Breakker squasho, Mr. Stone. See? Oh, we're thinking, okay. So are we thinking then, Renegado, are we thinking that
it's a Stone y Von Wagner return.
Oh, okay. So there you go. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. I like that. So let me just give the chat room here. Daniel says we have new NXT Tag Team Champions. We'll talk about that earlier. Let's see. I disagree with JD's earlier statement from this afternoon. Chelsea Green's Bret Hart costume was awesome, and Natty flat out sold on Insta she got her costume from her sister. Hey, you know what? You lay out the Neidhart sisters. We will beat your ass, Mansfield. And you know what? Natty rocked it as well as Jenny could. I'll tell you that right now. WWE's just lucky Natty didn't try to rock it like Jenny did, because then they would have been gone from TV 14 to NC 17. I'm throwing that out there now. See. And let's see. Daniel.
It's a new meaning for Raw.
See. Raw would have been Raw as Triple X would have been a thing again. It's not even January yet. Anyway, see. Daniel says Nathan Frazier wins the championship. He also says Downfall of Judgment Day is coming. Big G's going to be watching NXT tonight, as will the man who just joined us in the room. Okay. I don't know who this is. We're going to go ahead and tempt fate here. Hi there. Who is this? Vacant. Vacant, can we hear you? All right. Well, that was fun. If you don't identify yourself, we're gonna ban you from the room. So you might as well tell us who you really are. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bye. Oh, okay. Well, I can't actually do that because they're not authenticated. Well, I can kick you out at the very least. So there you go. Very good. Thank you and goodbye. Don't know. But he's out of here, whoever he is. All right, that was weird. We never had that happen on the show before. All right, where are we at here in the comments? Let's see. So Josh said, let me go ahead and bring back where we were here. Josh had the opinion that Damian needs to cash in before any other members of Judgment Day loses gold again. Would you agree with that as well?
See.
So you're okay. Now, Josh, I'll ask you in the chat room. Does the cash in need to be successful? Is the question. What do you feel? Successful cash in before loss of gold?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so either. I don't think so either. I think it just needs to. They need to get something off of Judgment Day before they can actually start really seeing the armor start to crack, if you will. And Josh agrees. Josh says C, that it needs to be a successful cash in. So anyway, let's see. Daniel says the downfall will be starting with Dom and then Rhea, who will lose the championship at Survivor Series when that Jade beats on me. Now, I know for a fact that the Renegade will be conflicted when that bitch challenges Mommy.
No.
Oh, okay. So the Renegade won't. Is that Renegado conflicted?
No.
Okay. You both stick with Jade.
See.
Oh, well, okay. I you know what? That surprises me. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna bug me. I don't even know who Vacant was. Now that's the big mystery. Now, who was Vacant? Who popped in there? Who had access? Is the question. Definitely curious who that was. See if I can ascertain that in any of the chat rooms. I cannot. Don't know who it was. Anyway, let me just see here. Let's do the next match. Let's just do that. That seems like a good idea. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think we're going to take a commercial break here. Sorry guys, we're live, pals. Sorry about that. Let's see. They're trying to build up Bria versus Becky at Mania 40. See, I don't know if I agree with that. And see, it has to be someone who has the current link to the show, whichever chat it was posted. That's fair. That's true. Well, no, because it has to be. That's true. I don't think about that. I forgot they're posting more than one link. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and run a commercial. We'll go ahead and it's not in here, so I won't do that. Just kidding. Let's see. We'll just keep talking. Screw it. I don't care what we're doing here. Okay. We're getting a response from somebody, so that's okay. Well, I need to find what I need to find here. El Renegado. Would you? Let's see. Let me see if I can get a name up here while I'm bringing the image up. So the other, besides the women's breakout tournament final, which we are going to touch on here momentarily, one of the featured matches tonight, which again, a lot of female feature matches. Momento, okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna shout out JJ and Mr. McMahon while we wait. Anyway, make sure I'm on the right page here. There we go. Hi. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. All right. I'll talk about this since I didn't get a chance to be on the prediction show, really talk about it on the feed last week. I personally like the fact that they're keeping Tiffany involved in the story without having her be the focal point. Although the champion was the focal point last week, she was the main event, as a matter of fact. So what I believe is they're keeping Tiffany, in our thoughts, in eyesight. That way she can go back after her championship again. And let me go ahead now and bring in the man who will call the action on play-by-play. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the simple man with a spectacular voice himself, Noah Foster. Good evening, sir. Welcome to Halloween Havoc.
Good evening, gentlemen. Happy Halloween to both of you, and hope everyone's doing very well, too. It is crazy out here. After about a couple of years, it's actually snowed over here on Halloween, and transportation was a mother bugger, but I digress. And I got home, so that's all that matters. And here we go. Tonight should be fun, though, regardless of my, thoughts of just this day in general and some of this NXT, and whether or not you get freaking Tiffany Stratton versus Tiffany Stratton 2.0. That remains to be seen. I see the graphic on the screen, but it's good to see you on. I hope y'all's day's been full of tricks and treats to your pleasing, to say the least. Why mine's been full of PC nonsense.
Well, muy treats, muy dinero. El super gato good.
Yes.
Hola, señor. Sí, muy bien.
El Renegado de la lucha libre. Ole.
Mucho super chats during dads this morning, so it was a good turnout for dads. And
bueno.
Yeah, ole. Right. All right. So I asked El Renegado in the absence of JJ so far. Gun to your head, no. Who are you picking here, Tiffany or Fallon Henry?
It's one of those things that I'm not really sure what the direction is for either of these two. I still don't know if Fallon's worried more about the bar that she owns, quote unquote, or if Tiffany Stratton wants to get back after the NXT Women's Championship. But considering that Tiffany Stratton beat Lyra Valkyria in the tournament finals for the vacated title, this literally could be Tiffany's first step towards getting that inevitable rematch against somebody she's already beaten. So just of that history, I gotta go with Tiffany Stratton here. I think she's more driven now on the chase than she was holding it, being the defender. I'm going with Tiffany.
I was saying the same thing as El Renegado was taking his time off screen there, that I think they're keeping Tiffany busy while they settle the Lyra-Becky dispute, which happened last week in our main event. So Tiffany will win here, and then maybe Survivor Series weekend. We will get the Tiffany and Lyra match we've been looking forward to. Let me go back to where we were to start the night. Actually, we'll do this one first. No, because we're going to do that when JJ himself gets here. My opinion was that Dominik would lose the North American Championship to Nathan Frazier, and that would be the true, even if it's a minor crack, the true start of the downfall of the Judgment Day. And I had a few agreements in the chat room, a few disagreements. What say you, Mr. Foster?
It's one of those things at this point. This title is becoming a bit of a hot potato, and I don't really understand why. And I really don't know right now if they even know what direction they want to do with the Judgment Day. Do they still want to go with the idea that they all hold gold? Or is Judgment Day finally upon each one of them, and Nathan Frazier finally brings the title back and sits it just in NXT? I mean, again, for whatever Dominik Mysterio's work with Piped In Booze, he has presented and defended this title on both Raw and SmackDown. I don't think they would use Nathan Frazier the same way, but I also think now they're going to focus more internally on NXT, since I think now they already showcased for whatever executives not named Mr. Anderson for the Matrix, it seems. I think Nathan Frazier is actually going to get it back. I agree with you. I think the North American title needs to be presented strictly under NXT. And they need to find the right guy to hold it if they're not going to do it with Trick Williams anymore. Because it sounds like Trick Williams might have a different journey ahead for him. And that might be foretold tonight in our main event. So I'm going with Nathan Frazier here. Maybe that's the hard truth that he hasn't told us yet. But I'm going with new champ.
The only thing I'm thinking about the Judgment Day and their downfall, I'm still sticking with Nathan Frazier, but I'm thinking that Saturday, and you guys are simply predicting Saturday's show coming up on Friday, or at least Noah will be, depending on the Renegades' school transportation allotment. We will have the Renegade on that show as well. I'm going to say it right now. I think Damian Priest cashed in on the World Heavyweight Championship Saturday and walks out of Saudi Arabia the World Heavyweight Champion. Whoever wins that match, because Seth's going to be beat to shit, and Drew is going to get the shit beat out of him and beat the shit out of in the process. So I think either one of them is going to be right for the ticket.
It depends on the state of his knee, and if Rhea Ripley once again plays intervention, I think that's the major thing. And again, Rhea Ripley is actually defending her title, so maybe she won't be able to play damage control because she has to worry about her own namesake at this point. So
yeah,
again, do both come out with gold? Do neither one of them come out with gold? Does one come out with gold and the other comes out with nothing?
Yeah, I would say Dominik's result here will be a slight tell to the rest of the weekend. Because if he loses, there's a strong chance Mommy loses. And then after what happened last night on Raw, Priest wins the title. Whether he beats Cody or not is irrelevant to me at this point.
I agree.
I think if my prediction is correct, he walks to the world champion, then come Monday, be like, all right, who's the boss now? Mucker Feathers. Yeah, so that's my hard take on tonight and the rest of the week.
That's fair.
So this match here, again, we were talking. It's funny to you and I, Noah, I think more than it is to anybody because of Robbie E being fed to the lion that is the Steiner family here. Yeah, exactly. But Mr. Stone, if you will. Good grief. I'll be singing Mr. Brownstone tomorrow, but Mr. Stone tonight here on NXT. Lord Almighty, so many connections, so many things all week. I mean, I opinion that Bron Breakker would just dominate Mr. Stone here, but El Renegado, in his limited language ability here, made a very good point. Bron Breakker is set to return, and I think that Mr. Stone is being keeping Bron Breakker busy until Von Wagner, returns.
Botch.
I know. Well, there. You know what? I'm allowed to botch. I'm trying to keep in gimmick here. Leave me alone. So El Renegado opined, if you will, that we will see Von Wagner return and help, whether he helps Mr. Stone win or just escape the freaking murder that is upon him. One or the other, we will see Von Wagner tonight.
The better question is this over or under 3 minutes, because Robert will be lucky if he's not speared into oblivion or Dante's Inferno before the night's over. I mean, come on now. Unless Von Wagner comes back as a reanimated Frankenstein doing the monster mash, there is not a living, breathing hope or chance in hell that Robert Stone comes out of this unscathed. It's not about the decision. It's about Bron Breakker and how much he breaks him. And Bron Breakker's not coming in here tonight dressed up as Wreck-It Ralph, as far as I know. Bron's going to break Stone. That's all I got to say about that. This is going to be a slaughter.
How the hell did poor Robbie E get labeled as Tony Khan at home?
That I don't know.
Who did Robbie E piss off? Seriously.
Well, I mean, again, all in New Jersey. I don't know.
Oh, so this has to be a graveyard smash, much like we heard on Saturday, correct?
Possibly.
You know, damn it. See, this is why I need not to leave videos, because I had a great response to him, Josh saying that. I had to shut the fuck up, Josh, but I didn't have to cue that. Bummer. All right. Anyway, let's see where we're at on the card here. All right.
Robert Stone
we talked about that.
Not even Slender Man would stop Bron Breakker from breaking Robert Stone.
See. I think we. Oh yeah. There is one more women's match. There you go. There it is. There it is.
There we go.
I got it. Just had to get there.
Oh, you're fine.
So this one, yes, Robert Stone is Robbie E. Thank you, Josh. Josh caught up with the rest of his kids. Anyway.
Young boy.
I'm an asshole. Whatever. It's okay.
You're the man whose name on the marquee, so you have every right to be.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, see. Oh, El Renegado. Lo siento. Un momento. I mean, I forgot about that.
Yes. TV time.
All right. So, El Renegado. TV time or Fallon Henry?
It's a Fallon.
Oh. You're the opinion that Tiffany Time's just not wasting her time until the championship's ready. Oh. Interesting take. Take for what limited vocabulary you had there. I want so bad for Fallon to be showcased more than she has been.
Yeah,
but
I agree. The former Tessa Price.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I just don't see it. In this case, I don't see it. Now, I agree she should be showcased. I just think she should be showcased over Tiffany. I think whatever creative description you want to use, they've strapped the rocket to Tiffany's ass. I think they have. So, that's just my thoughts on it. So that's why I think Tiffany is winning here. All right.
That's
really
fair.
quick, because you're getting ready to go on the air here. Women's breakout. Kelani or Lola? Both of you.
He called the tournament. I think he's been with Kelani the whole time. But there's a baby face now in strictly NXT in that spot that knows how to swing a mean kick like one Lola Vice. And with Elektra Lopez being a decider, I think Lola Vice may even lie, cheat, and steal her way to win this breakout tourney. Especially since the babyface won last year. I'm actually going with Lola.
All right, we have a divide between our play-by-play man and color commentator. Interesting. I like that. I'm gonna go with Lola as well, just to be that guy. All right, El Renegado, if I may please ask you to briefly tag out, because we did not get enough super chats to call the first half hour, correct?
See.
So El Renegado, much appreciated for you being here. Adios for now.
Adios, amigos.
See. And we will bring in the Renegade JJ Williams here momentarily, because I do want him especially to talk about this match. My goodness.
Oh, Lord.
Now, we already had Josh say he's going to cheer for Chase U here. So the question is, Noah, yes, objective. You will call the match with objectivity. No doubt about that. I have faith in you, my friend. Right. But as a fan, where stand you in this tag team title match? Come on.
I don't know what they are trying to develop as far as the leading brand for women's tag team wrestling. I honestly don't know the last time Piper Niven and Chelsea Green had a legitimate women's tag title defense or a real challenger. With Jacy Jayne's experience alone being the longest reigning NXT women's tag team champion in NXT history, that is the deciding factor itself, the experience value. And only because of that, because VXT is not in NXT, Jacy Jayne and freaking Thea Hale bring the gold to Chase U.
JJ, welcome into the stream here, my friend. Thank you for
allowing El Renegado. How's it going today?
Thank you for allowing El Renegado to appear.
On my screen, which you know what that means. Here we go.
All right. Well, JJ, we know who you're rooting for, but who do you honestly think is going to win here?
As much as it pains me to say it, I think Chelsea and Piper are going to retain.
Oh, no. Bummer. I disagree.
I mean, Jacy put out a tweet this morning that really made me think when she pointed out the fact that Halloween Havoc 2021, she won her first tag title.
Ah.
Tonight, She very well could win her third.
There you go. Could be.
But I feel like the momentum with Thea has cooled off. And
Yeah.
I don't see Thea and Jacy as, going to the main roster on a regular.
Right. All right. Main event. Quick predictions here.
Long live the Tsar! Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, Ilya has to take it.
Does Trick be the deciding factor?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I assume it's going on live because I don't have access to the feed here. So, boys, take it away. I will be back in between matches.
Well, JJ, happy Halloween. Trick or treats indeed. Welcome, everybody, to our coverage of part 2 of Halloween Havoc. And this is NXT. So, hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Jet Nation Network live watch show events here in the JMN Multiverse of Media. You know what this is, for I am the simple man of the simple brand and the voice of the JMN, forever grateful for professional wrestling. Damn it. And my name is Noah Foster. With me, as always, is the renegade of wrestling, JJ Williams. And when there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you're going to call, I don't know tonight because Ghostbusters is non-copyright. But that being said, JJ, this is your brand. This is your time. This is your holiday. Are you ready to go tonight?
I am definitely ready to do this thing, brother.
All right, and shout out to everybody out there in the chat. And again, folks, please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. And if you want to dictate the conversation, donate to dictate. It's as simple as that at Cassidy 18 Studios. Super chat, it is as simple as that. As we prepare for our opening match, which again will be full of tricks and treats galore, as it is tables, ladders, and scares. Oh my. And whether or not that means steel chairs, a fake bone, a tombstone, or something else that might be more brittle than kryptonite, that remains to be seen as we make our way inside of NXT here shortly. Again, shout out to those in the chat. I see Matthew. I see Josh. Why is someone talking about Vacant? Is Vacant in the chat? What the hell are y'all talking about? What are they talking about? What, did I miss something here? Are you all trolling? Well, it is Halloween. I expect people to be foolish in the chat if they're not dressed up for Halloween. Shout out to my friend Sienna Chanel, who I know right now is dressed up as one Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. So there's that. And let's see here. Josh saying I'm rooting for Chase U. Shotzi and Scarlett as the Ghostbuster. Oh, for the love of it. When I was once a wee lad, I did see the original Ghostbusters. I think the old woman one was trash. I said what I said. It looks like we got another live performance from a person that looks like Diva Van, if I'm being perfectly honest. But that is Vampire, I believe they're calling themselves. New Year's Day. I don't freaking know modern day music. But that being said, thank you, New Year's Day, for bringing us into tonight in what's sure to be a frightful delight. For I was working today late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. NXT on my screen, and you know what that means. Happy Halloween and welcome to the spookiest Tuesday of the year. And welcome into WWE NXT. And it looks like the Creed brothers, who had an incredible debut last night on Monday Night Raw against the Alpha Academy, look to shush Los Lotharios as the Creed brothers make their way through the NXT universe. Diamond Mine standing strong with Ivy Nile in their corner. Again, folks, this match is tables, ladders, and scares. Chairs. Anything goes. First pinfall submission inside the ring wins this contest. And of course, we saw how Brutus matched up with Otis and how Julia's technical amateur background matched up with, of course, Chad Gable. There's no Maxine Dupree involved here. And of course, Ivy Nile. At this point, you got to consider the Creed brothers, a Diamond Mine, they got a promotion. That's the way I see it. And again, it is tables, ladders, and scares. Oh my. And shout out to the guy dressed up as Paul Bearer and the urn. Oh, yes. NXT Universe firmly behind the Creed brothers. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Andrew Garza, Humberto Carrillo, looking like something out of Dia de los Muertos. If you know, you know. Shout out to all those that, of course, celebrating Hispanic Latin American Heritage Month. So, of course, we know this whole match came about. Here we go, Bron already. This whole match literally came about when the freaking Creed Brothers lost out on the bada bang, bada boom battle royale, where the family unfortunately lost the title to KCU. What's the matter with NXT and starting wrestling? I don't get it. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Of course, made this match official. And again, it is Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo. Yeah, remember that name? Taking on the Creepers here, as it looks like one of them set up on a table, being held down by Brutus, while Julius and the Fireman's carry to Angel Garza off the steel ring steps. What in the world is he going for here? Jenkins, Death Valley Driver! Early going, the Creed Brothers unleashing their brutality on Los Lotharios, I los míos. I'm not sure how you say holy S in Espanol. Cover. And a kick out. We go back in the action. You see again. I'm not sure if JJ is down there with me or he's having technical difficulties. He's probably also taking a call, taking care of important business. That's what we always do in the JMN Multiverse of Media. What a chair to the back of Brutus. Or Julia, excuse me. I swear it looked the same from the back. Nice roll through there. Went for the kick. Caught him on the rebound with the left. Again, it was the Creeds that eliminated Los Lotharios. Los Lotharios was having none of it as they cost them the bada bing, bada boom, bada boy, bleh. That's a mouthful. Battle Royale a couple weeks ago, of course, at Halloween Havoc. And right now you see him grabbing a chair off the ring post here. And of course, we have so much ahead tonight. We will learn the winner of the NXT Women's Breakout Tourney. Our main event, of course, will be Ilya Dragunov defending the NXT Championship against Carmelo Hayes. We also will see the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions on the line with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven taking on Chase Hughes, Thea Hale, and I guess newest student, Jacy, Jayne. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
And of course, you have Tiffany Stratton versus Tiffany Stratton, Fallon Henry, one-on-one. Once again, a battle of city versus country. And of course, stay tuned, folks. We will continue with our coverage of WWE content later this week, as this Saturday will bring you Crown Jewel. And our pre-show will occur at noon Eastern Standard Time. So stay tuned for more on that, as well as City Predicting Live, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday across Castlevania Studios and the Superman's brand. You see right now, Los Lotharios buried underneath a ladder here. And Jeff, what's up?
JJ, have we contacted our tech person doing that feed about this?
We got feed issues?
Yes.
All right, well, let's see if we get them resolved now. As I look, I see the Creed Brothers right now taking control here on the outside. Again, of course, tonight we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. There you see the graphic. It is Chelsea Green and Piper Niven defending the gold against Thea Hale and Jacy Jayne. NXT Championship on the line. Ilya Dragunov, the Czar of NXT, versus him. And we'll see if him misses once again or actually hits nothing but net. You see Brutus and Julius right now setting up tables on the outside. Having now, of course, rooting on her boys. Double trouble here. 2 tables set side by side. Now it's not for one body or 2. Table for 1, table for 2. Definitely not table for 3. Off! Face first around the ring post, JJ. And right now, he must realize his brother's in a lot of trouble here. Might be looking for a superplex out of the corner. Julius doesn't realize that his brother's out. And Garza taking advantage, clubbing shot to the back. Again, folks, we are dealing with technical difficulties. There is no tricks here. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the background, but we will keep you in tune as always here on the Jeff Beecham Network Multiverse of Media. Uh-oh, and it looks like John might send for a run!
Oh,
God!
right on the ladder.
Damn! Back first!
Everything's connected back on my end. I'm good to go, guys.
All right, good deal. For a moment, I thought you were playing the role of a mime.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is this?
What the hell?
Gory bomb position. Again. Oh, man!
Oh, Jesus. Into like a blockbuster through that table.
And you're not going to miss a second of this continued carnage as we bring you restaurant quality picture-in-picture. Brought to you by Pizza Hut, probably. Yeah, all broken bodies, broken wood. Everybody down right now in our opening contest here at Halloween Havoc. Yeah, that was an interesting, gory special into a perfectly called, JJ, a blockbuster of sorts from the apron. through the tables.
Okay.
Yeah, where's
if I,
Drowning Pool when we need him with Let the Bodies Hit the Floor?
Or Abaddon.
hey, he did it on the cruise. Anyway, Noah, are you watching on the feed or on your USA Network feed?
I'm not watching on the feed.
Okay, so you're watching your regular, quote unquote regular television access to it.
I was. Now I'm watching the feed because, folks, we're looking at two screens here, not from awkward angles. Just saying.
No,
I'm looking at the actual feed that we're supposed to be looking at. Now that's working correctly.
Okay. Okay. Well, no. The reason I'm asking is
I think because it was frozen, Noah had gone to the other thing.
Ding.
Because he has the East Coast television feed and was able to go to that when it froze.
Yep.
Okay.
Sam Krebin on a barricade.
Yeah, it didn't freeze because of Noah. Noah went to the other thing because it froze.
I ad-lib.
Got it. Okay. Because I was told by our
that luxury because we're West Coast.
Yeah, I was told by our Discord distributor, if you will, that the two of you being on there was causing the freeze. But if that's not the case, screw it. Do what you gotta do. Okay. Yeah. In that case, I'm gonna bounce back out now. You've got the feedback, Jay. So have fun. I'm gonna order me some dinner.
Thank you. Yeah. I do have to admit it was weird hearing James's dad on my headset trying to work things out with James while listening to you on the call also.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean,
it's a little weirdo. You understand? It's a little weird. A little wild, wacky stuff going on. A little weirdo.
Interception going on here. I'm just saying. All the craziness, all the technical difficulties aside to try and call NXT. Very nice, very evil indeed. Anyway, not brought to you by Danhausen, but probably would be more entertaining if he was here. Anyway, again, we're still in picture, though. As people, if you're trying to keep up with us,
very nice.
No, copyright.
Very evil.
So stupid. Damn that idiot. Brilliant idiot. Oh, that was brilliant actually move right there. Just running right now. Los Lafaros in control of the Creed brothers here. At this point, you gotta consider the winners of this are gonna try and put their own bid in for the NXT Tag Team Championships, now held by Andre Chase and Duke Hudson.
Chase, you?
Dadgummit. Chase, you might have all the gold. My worst nightmare coming true. Still won't
Man, by the end of the year, Noah's gonna be enrolling in Chase U.
No, I'm gonna remain a dropout. I'd rather be freelance. I'd rather just be freelance, homeschool, or self-educated, not self-medicated. That's a whole different thing. Head first into the chair right now. Might need some Tylenol after that, or ibuprofen.
Now we get a Barmageddon commercial with Nikki Garcia.
Yeah, or sometimes in the bar it is Armageddon. Oh, I see. That's the actual name of the show. Stupid show. I hate television, but I digress.
And we're back.
Like Taka Michinoku hates freaking Lucha Libre or whatever. Yeah, we are back here at NXT Halloween Havoc, our opening contest. It is tables, ads, and scares. Here you see moments ago how Los Lafarios took advantage, dropping Juliet's hard overhead onto a suspended ladder bridge. And once again, now both men testing each other's spines.
They're all trading chair shots.
Here. Yeah, and those
game
are
of
right
anything
on the
you can do, I can do better here.
Oh, hello! Well, except getting a chair to the face. On God.
That was Brutus coming in to just floor the...
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Jeez, I think that chair went flying, but it went right into Brutus's face, and I think that... who the hell is that? I think,
almost like a modified Van Daminator there.
Exactly.
The way he springboarded off the ropes there and then caught him in the face with the chair.
That was a brilliant move by Humberto Carrillo. I'll give credit where credit's due. Again, all four men are down. Looking like a car wreck right now here. Or a junkyard, whatever you want to call it. Definitely not your local Home Depot here, folks. Tables, ladders, chairs. But there are no scares here. All four of these men with zero fear. Hello, Pinto Zero Miedo. And this is our opening contest here at Halloween Havoc Night 2. Still to come tonight. Bron Breaker looks to break a man in half. And that man will be Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone going to fall like gravel. And also Tiffany Stratton takes on her clone. Fallon Henry as City vs. Country after that little trick that Fallon Henry pulled, cosplaying as the girl from Beverly Hills, not 90210. I'm going. This will drop kick for the super position. Here's a cover, hook in the near leg, and a 2 count. Bringing up the count. Smart move by Julius, saving his brother and saving the Creepers in this opening match, JJ. Oof. And we go back to live action after that incredible replay here. High aerial offense brought to us by Los Lotharios. Will they be remembered, though, is another thing. Sunset flip, roll through. Oh, wait a minute. Deadlift. Fuck! God! Power bomb through the ladder.
Strength.
Here's the covers and enough for the winner. Home Havoc 2 count again. Garza was able to cut off
strength there. Let's see that again.
Yeah, let's watch the way the ladder buckles.
Oof.
He did not land flat on that ladder either. I'm just going to say that for the record. Again,
so I missed it earlier. Did you say that you got to see their match on Raw against Alpha Academy? And what did you think if you did?
2 words to all 4 men. Thank you. Very good match.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was a tremendous match. It was good to see that both tag matches on Raw last night were up to snuff and almost makes it look like they're really starting to push the tag division again.
All right, well,
with the Creeds, Alpha Academy, DIY Imperium. Those were 2 of the best matches of the whole night, in my opinion.
All right, so maybe you're getting the quality, and maybe you're trying to build quantity. Now you just got to give a better presentation towards what they're going after, not blueberry and cherry straps. You can buy better than a ring pop at your local Family Dollar.
Brutus with the airplane spin with the ladder around his neck.
That is a seriously dangerous propeller.
Now Los Lotharios grabbing another one. Brutus drop kicks it right in their face.
And Brutus, again, the power of Diamond Mine. Pun intended. You see the overhead carry. And again, oh, God!
Jesus.
And the way that they both swung the chairs into opposite ends of that ladder made the ladder not rotate in any way. That was horrible. It's almost like an impromptu neck cravat around Brutus there with a ladder.
Gave me Griff Cannon flashbacks. Batter up!
Yeah, no kidding. And I'm not sure they hit a home run. But Julius!
Oh! Great senton off the top there by Julius, taking out both members of Los Lotharios.
And Julius with the strike, going human bowling, apparently, picking up the 7-10 split. And another table coming out now into play.
Granted, Julius is lighter than Brutus, but with his height and everything, I don't imagine him doing those aerial maneuvers, and he does them with such ease. Yeah, very angle-esque in his delivery of those moves.
But you and I talked about when it came to the Creed brothers. They give me vibes of the world's greatest tag team endorsed by Kurt Angle, Shelton Benjamin, and Charlie Haas, who are 2 of the brightest prospects from an amateur background of wrestling that ruled the early days of Friday Night SmackDown. I literally see similar here with the Creed brothers, except there's more of a dynamic actually shown physically. One's got the power advantage. The other one's got the technical side, but they're both able to adapt on the fly, and that's what makes them so effective.
Absolutely.
As they're adapting to an extreme environment here at Halloween Havoc. And here we see right now Julius hoisting. What the hell? Uh-oh. Might be ready to launch a cannonball, but there you see Angel Garza coming to his partner's aid, but you still see Humberto up in the electric chair position trying to fight his way out. 2 men on the corner. Brutus big right. And finally, Humberto able to bring Julius down to his knees. But look at Julius's resilience, still not letting go of the mount position. Oh, God!
Sends him straight through a table that was waiting there at ringside. Brutus up top.
Angel
Humberto
Garza
on Julius's shoulders.
Angel Garza went free falling. Meanwhile, Humberto cannonball through the table.
Brutus with the pinfall. Julius on top. Two-sided number.
Both of them got
They got him.
Good grief.
Great 24 hours for the Creed brothers. First a victory over the Alpha Academy last night on Raw, and then a win over Los Lotharios here in tables, ladders, and scares.
And the Creed brothers continue to prove why they are the most precious gem of what I still have to imagine is still part of the NXT tag team division. Or was this their farewell from your NXT? Only time will tell. But again, an incredible 24 hours for this tag team. Let's go back to the replays here. Some of the wild highlights. Everybody went flying. Bodies hit the floor. Bodies broke wood. Bodies smashed and battered everywhere. And then Brutus with that final cannonball shot, literally throwing himself. Take a look at this. Watch the way he throws himself. Good grief.
Yeah.
Again, you got to see that live to believe that man able to do that. Congratulations to the Creed brothers and Diamond Mine, your winners of Tables, Ladders, and Scares. What a treat for them indeed.
Absolutely. And not to sound mean, but they just need to get Ivy Nile off of my TV, man. Girl damn near made me cry yesterday with the emotion you could see on her face when they came out on Raw.
Again, dream come true. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those things. You reach that moment. What do you do with it? How far do you go with it? That remains to be seen. But I'm very happy to see how far Diamond Mine has exceeded in their pursuits of being superstars in the WWE.
And we got
really hope that
Scarlett and Shotzi.
Well.
The witches are back.
How dare
At the end time.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn crashing the party here as Shotzi and Scarlett played with the Ouija board. Shotzi dressed up as Pennywise.
Oh boy. Yeah. Alba and Isla, right, Michael Cole?
Well, you know, he called Candice LeRae Candice Michelle, so
that was the worst one yet. That was just ridiculous.
I couldn't help but fall out laughing because if it had been Candice Michelle on my TV, I would have popped. Whereas Candice LeRae, I boo.
Well, yeah, but we're popping for different reasons. Candice Michelle's there. But anyway.
There's more reasons why WWE raises my ire sometimes, and I take the glasses up, and I'm trying my best.
But it's good to see Alba and Isla back, even if it is on Halloween Havoc. Tiffany Stratton backstage
with Mila McKenzie. I'm not sure which one's trying to be the corpse's bride. Yes. Again, I thought I was looking at a Spider-Man meme. I was like, wait, that's Fallon Henry? How the hell?
Okay. El Renegado wanted to correct you guys so bad because both of you have a habit of doing this. It's Henley, like Don Henley from the Eagles. Not Henry, like Mark Henry.
I say Henley. I know she. It's like freaking.
This one was calling him Henry, like left and right.
But
well, yeah.
And considering he was raised on the Eagles, you would think he would know Henley from Henry.
Maybe WWE would showcase her better. I would know her damn pronunciation of her last name.
To be fair,
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, thank you. I was going to say, God, throw me a friggin' bone here. Jesus.
$50 follow-up, WWE name conventions, LOL. Almost as ridiculous as Blanche Spit, LOL.
Almost.
But much like Don Henley, all she wants to do is dance.
That's right. I'm here for it.
Dancing, for the love of frickin'. That's another thing that pisses me off. There's so many things that piss me off right now, I swear.
We're on the wrong show for this, JJ, but would you say with Alba and Isla on the show, the witch is back? Is that coming?
Speaking of witches being back, when I went to go get my morning Polar Pop today, Winifred Sanderson was at Circle K.
You know, you can't
give a gas in her car because her broom had broken.
I mean, that happens. Well, you know, if Disney would keep people employed that, you know, actually are wanting to be there, maybe they went.
Damn, let's not go down that rabbit hole, Jeff.
No, please. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Was that out loud? I'm sorry.
You got to give the people what they want.
I'll tell the people the truth. Give more hard-hitting facts than Nathan Frazier's dumb WWE gimmick's been trying to do.
And for those of you wondering why we're being this goofy, we are on full commercial at this point.
And no one gives a fuck about a commercial about some damn toolkit that isn't presented by Tim Allen from Home Improvement. Damn it!
Oh yeah. Another Disney property that I actually enjoy. Anyway,
televised bullshit.
Speaking of Disney property, we're waiting for tomorrow, the Return of the Santa Claus season 2. Anyway, cheap ass plug, you bastards. Anyway, JJ, is this the Creed's goodbye or just a teaser?
I think it's a teaser.
Okay.
I think the Creeds will hang around until, at least, as Noah likes to put it, deadline. The final pay-per-view for the NXT calendar year, I think, might be their goodbye.
PLE.
So, I can get with that.
I think deadline. I said last year with deadline. Deadline should literally be like that final exam for the crop of WWE superstars looking to graduate to the other rosters, and whether or not it's promotion or a demotion comes down to booking. But
I think that's why El Renegado went with Dominik to retain the title tonight.
See,
because I think El Renegado's philosophy was that Dom will drop it at deadline to help make whoever is going to be the future of that championship.
Yeah, we'll see soon enough. But either way, Dom at this point doesn't need the North American title any further than Becky Lynch needs the NXT Women's Championship. Becky already passed the torch. Now Dom needs to do the same thing.
I agree with you to an extent. Like I pointed out today when I did For the Love of Wrestling, Dominik has improved exponentially, both in ring and in confidence, since getting that North American title.
Championship will do that. And championship will also challenge you to do that.
That's why I'm okay with him not losing it just yet, but I definitely don't think he'll have it come Rumble next year. It'll definitely be off of him before Rumble. I just think they should wait for deadline to do it.
All right. Well, again, we'll see soon enough what the future holds in store. And what the hell is this man on my screen for? What does he want?
Well, he's been a lost soul here ever since the Dyad left. Ava Raine seemed to abandon him. Who knows what's going through Joe Gacy's mind here?
I think Ava Raine's preparing that one index finger to raise into the air and acknowledge where she belongs.
All right, let me talk to you. I have had enough about this tribal nonsense. I don't give a fuck if this is NXT and it's not Crown Jewel. I'm going to be real with you. I don't give a damn who I offend. Roman Reigns, glory or not, freaking 4-digit, oversaturated championship run because nobody else can have that spot has ran its course way too damn long. For love of God, someone should only be in glory for so damn long. This man's been glory hole by more men than John Laurinaitis was by women. And the only difference is with John Laurinaitis, it cost him 7 figures while I gave Roman 4 digits, and I'm sick of it.
You know, at the end of the day, we got Noah to say somebody got glory hole on our show, so I'm okay with it. Anyway.
Damn it, Meacham.
Anyway.
God, it would make my life. It would make me watch Raw and SmackDown again if LA Knight BFTs his reign into oblivion. And that's
For the love of God, WWE.
Fact of life.
For the love of God, WWE, change the title. We need Noah back on our full-time viewing. Change the goddamn title Saturday. I don't give a shit about any other reason now. That's my reasoning. Make it happen.
Dude, Dragunov's a beast there with that jump rope.
He is a, you know what? I usually do the Bischoff word, but I'm saying it. Ilya Dragunov's a bad motherfucker.
And
here comes Fallon Henley.
Yes. Henley.
Channeling the roots of, I guess, country, and apparently to be strange, channeling the roots of every reality star that snatches a bitch on the Real Housewives.
She's a little bit country. She's loud.
And she's straight city.
Oh, crotching Fallon Henley around the ring post there.
Wait.
And wrapping her legs, looking for a figure for a leg.
Figure 4.
She's wasting no time here.
Tiffany was insulted by Fallon's impression of her last week.
And the bell hasn't even rung yet, by the way, for this match. JJ, seriously, it might be over before it began.
Can't get the freaking quick enough. Jesus.
Well, all right. I guess that was a thing. So much for that. Trick you, Fallon. No match for you. There's your treat. Figure 4 leg around the ring post.
You might want to take that down, Jeff. I think that was the extent of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
all right, then.
Fallon Henley is not going to need to go to Hotel California, but she might need to go to the hospital.
She's not taking it easy here.
What's going on here? What the hell is this? Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, yeah, fucking kidding me. Worse than Dom.
The metaphor dressed up as the Scooby-Doo gang. It sure as hell is. Oro Mensa is Shaggy. Noam Dar is Scooby.
God.
Lash Legend looks like she is Velma, and Jakara Jackson is Daphne. Right. What the shit is this? Now, look. Let me, to take a phrase from LA Knight and Noah here. Let me talk to you. I'm not a fan of the metaphor, but I am going to give them credit for these costumes right now. And when I actually get to watch this back on West Coast time with the audio, you'll be able to get my true thoughts on this come tomorrow morning. But I'm going to give them some brownie points for these costumes right now.
So I'm not on screen, so I can take my glasses off, but I can put a picture up of my disgruntlement at this nonsense. So that's why I changed producer picture.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Here is me, and here's where the needle was, and here where it is going, even if it is Halloween, and I'm getting very close to saying that phrase once again, if this doesn't get off my screen.
Are you saying that?
I know exactly what phrase that is, Noah. Please don't say that, because you've been coming to my side here recently. I don't want this to turn you away, but try to keep in mind, as much as neither one of us like the stable, it's a Halloween cinematic whatever on Halloween. Let's try to keep that in mind here. And as long as they don't do this goofy shit all year round, you can kind of forgive a little bit of goofiness on Halloween night. Last year we had the cinematic presentation with Mandy versus Alba in the haunted house match or whatever it was. I'm definitely going to be curious to watch this back later with audio, but everything I'm seeing looks like the best shit I've seen from these guys since they fucking formed.
That's a low bar to raise.
It might be a low bar, but you know what? Even the sun shines on a dog's ass on some days.
Wow.
I will restrain the evil within for tonight because of what you said.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Fine. I'm just gonna let it run its course.
To be continued, so we know we're gonna see more of these. We're prepared.
But as David Frazier prepared,
and everything looks good. But to your point, yes, coming up next.
The same David Frazier is prepared to finally give a hard truth that Dominik Mysterio is not rightfully the person that should be the NXT North American Champion, as Dirty Dominik Mysterio defends the gold against David Frazier, and that is next here on NXT. And I'm sure Rhea Ripley will be in the corner. Game mentality.
So Noah, if I may, since we're on commercial,
I
have a feeling I know exactly what your response would be had you not acquiesced to JD's request about the Scooby-Doo thing.
Who the fuck wrote this bullshit?
I think that's politer,
accurate.
but yeah, pretty much up there.
That's to take a word from the man whose name's on the marquee. Accurate.
Yeah, Noah was gonna utter those 4 words that make me cringe when he says it.
No, I agree.
Not my NXT, damn it.
But you digress.
And I appreciate you being willing to pump the brakes on that for the sake of the fact that this is a Halloween presentation. Because to your own admission, everything that you have seen from them for the better part of this year has been inching closer and closer and closer to what you loved about your black and gold NXT. And I'm sure even your black and gold NXT occasionally did some goofy shit like that.
Not like this, to my recall. The closest thing I can think about this is Dexter Lumis stalking Roderick Strong, and all he did was put him in the back of a trunk. Oh, no, that was Austin Theory. Or was it both? It might have been both, actually, now that I think about it.
If it was Roddy Strong, he got so spooked he ran all the way to Jacksonville. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fair. And then
where now he screams, Adam!
And Dexter Lumis right now is somewhere underneath the ring waiting for Indy Hartwell to get her next moment, I guess. I don't freaking know what happens on Monday Night Raw.
Well, Indy's busy picking out what's left of Candice LeRae's brains that weren't kicked out of her goddamn head last night.
And that was glorious.
You stop that. You're bad. You're mean.
I don't watch Raw, so I have no input on this.
Candice legit took a stiff kick. It knocked her the hell out. I don't know how much it was like put on for show, but she got rocked, and they like stopped the match like right there in the moment.
By who?
Xia Li.
Xia. So, in all likelihood, it was on for show, but Candice sold it like a boss, man. She went down like a tree.
I mean, Shayna Baszler is the legit person with a knockout knee. Has to be a Ripley. So the fact that Xia Li, first off, had a match on Raw, what the fuck, and also knocked out Candice LeRae. Oh, you out of touch dipshit! But I digress.
Hey, you know what? Michael Cole thinking Candice and having the GoDaddy image pop in his head, I can't blame him. I really can't.
Of course, he was through that era.
He did. He's been with that company for over 25 years. People forget that shit. They try not to.
That's fair. And your brain does get the better of you eventually. So you know what? I'll fine.
Well, by his own admission, having a certain somebody with big shoulder pads in their jacket in your headset for 25 years drive anybody knocking fucks. So there's that.
And driving to drink too. So there you go.
There's a reason I haven't gone full headset on you guys yet.
And of course, I know you'll go full headset and full discussion on this. As for the first time ever, WWE is holding a major event in Germany, continuing that escapade of global localization and truly being the global juggernaut of sports entertainment. But it's still hard to believe, as we will cover next year, Bash in Berlin, as WWE goes to Germany and the Mercedes-Benz Arena. I can only imagine what spectacle will be there, but if they don't have Walter Gunther in the marquee main event, you've already fucked up.
All right. And if you want to know what we thought about that, go back to the archives and watch this past week's episode, the Halloween Spooktacular of Open Mic Night, where we discussed the Bash in Berlin.
That's right.
That's very fair. As Nathan Frazier right now comes in like a lightning bolt and looks to win this thing, hopefully in a flash, but I'm sure it will not be the case.
At least he didn't come in like a wrecking ball.
You had to go there. Well, thankfully, no. That has not been a prop I've seen yet in this NXT. That'd be a whole different conversation. Jesus.
So, Judy, what you're saying is that Nathan Menzel will be a part in the USA, at least in Florida?
God damn it, Meacham.
Well, you gave him a curveball. He fucking swung.
I did, and I can't be mad at him for it because I've taken some pretty good swings here lately myself. So
there you go. Bases
very
loaded.
Nicely done, Meech.
Bravo.
And here comes the champion, flanked by his mommy.
The fuck?
Oh, God damn it.
And mommy is literally the freaking deputy to her prison bitch, Dominik.
The warden and the prisoner.
Unbelievable.
Stealing some more shit from the old LBWA, as my gimmick was the prisoner and my daughter's mom was the warden, Kat Rayburn.
I feel like Rhea Ripley's channeling a different gimmick with those handcuffs, and I don't know what happens beyond this. Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm just going to get it out there, Noah. You can virtually slap me if you want, but she can put those cuffs on me anytime.
Oh, you weak little boy.
Don't act like you wouldn't enjoy it, Noah.
You know what? There are pleasures of a different sort that I enjoy, like cheesecake. You, on the other hand, like something that could cause you bodily harm and scars to remember. That's entirely your own mindset.
I love cheesecake too.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh, yeah, he does. So do I.
You like orange soda?
Yeah,
I don't like orange.
I'm kind of meh about it, but Kel loves orange soda.
Yes, he
Is
does.
it true?
Mm-hmm.
He
do.
Here it goes. And here goes our American Championship match. Yes, I used to watch
Bell
TV
rings.
and all that. Bell rings are underway. Oh, Lord. All the pop culture references, and utter nonsense. And I'm sure there'll be nonsense here with mommy at ringside because Lord knows her little boy can't do barely anything on her own.
So, since we started making all that Nickelodeon references, Noah, I gotta know. I know you're not a big movie guy, but have you seen the Good Burger 2 trailer?
No.
To harken back to your childhood when you were once a wee lad.
Look, I saw Good Burger 1, and I was like, okay, that's enough. They beat the restaurant saved itself. And then Kel was getting close and personal with the person that mental aside. I'm like, that's a whole different ballgame right there.
But
that
yeah,
was a weird movie.
Good Burger 2 coming in November. Keenan and Kel both back. Josh Server from all that is back as Fizz from the first movie.
Oh,
Lori Beth is back as Connie Muldoon. She's going to be a customer.
Ah!
You know,
no.
Carmen Electra is back as Roxanne from the first movie.
Wow.
The trailer definitely gives those nostalgia vibes. If you enjoyed the first movie, if you enjoyed the sketches and all that, at least watch the trailer and let me know what you think. As Frazier gives one of those deep arm drags to Dominik Mysterio, Steamboat-esque.
I can tell you what I think about those. Those are
gorgeous drop stomps.
And so was that nice single leg drop kick sending Dominik to the outside of the ring. Still coming tonight, NXT Women's Breakout Tournament Finals. Kelani Jordan versus Lola Vice. One of those two will get an NXT Women's Championship opportunity against the new NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria, who finally won the title last week against her idol, Becky Lynch, as Niven Frazier takes his place in the middle of the ring. And we'll see if Dominik Mysterio can get back into this match. Again, championship advantage, calculated hands with pinfall submission, and I'll consider it. That much I'll give you.
Great moonsault there.
I'll consider it. Yeah, again, very effective moonsault early on, and right now a lot of misdirection by Nathan Frazier. Dustin needs to close out again. Dominik Mysterio doesn't know where to swing north, south, east, and west. As Niven Frazier throws himself into Dominik Mysterio, and Dominik again goes to the outside of the ring.
I don't know if you caught it there a moment ago, Noah, but Nathan Frazier with a very CM Punk-esque sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of the ring, taunting him to brain it.
Yeah, I saw that right there. Niven Frazier looking to be the best in NXT tonight for the North American division, but whether or not that comes to fruition, that remains to be seen. And I feel like Rhea Ripley is just working for her next role for Five Nights at Freddy's as the security guard that takes kids out in a different matter.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that one too. I know you're a video gamer. Did you have any interest in seeing that?
Hell to the no.
Seeing the video game come to life?
That IP has been ran into the ground so damn hard, it is ridiculous. I don't even know at this point, am I supposed to fear the robot or freaking work with the robot based on the video game and based on this movie? The security guard is brainwashed or literally had a lobotomy because her brain got scrambled in a video game. There's so many different ways this video game has effed up a narrative about the security guard and a female that takes out children. No.
Well, let me just say from the perspective of a guy that's never played the video games, I did watch it on Friday when it dropped on Peacock. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. For just being a simple kids level horror movie, so nothing too violent, too gory, because it's based off of a kid's video game, with the fact that it had Josh Hutchins, which I know him best from being in the two Journey to the Center of the Earth movies. First one with Brendan Fraser, the sequel with The Rock. With it having Matthew Lillard, of course, freaking Stu from the Scream movie, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I thought it was pretty well done. I enjoyed it.
Oh, good on you. I don't know anybody else that's seen it. And again, I'm not a movie guy. And it's one of those things where it's just like, some things don't need to be, turned into a movie, such as some video games. But I will say this, the Mario Bros. One apparently worked, Warcraft tanked and burned. So who knows what they might do next. Maybe they'll do another Sonic one. Although my friend saw Sonic 2 and 1. So, I mean, I guess Sonic 3 might have Shaolin. I don't freaking know.
It just depends on the right IP. Five Nights at Freddy's very easily could turn into a Freddy Jason type of anthology series where there's more movies, but they're just more on the Goosebumps level as far as the violence and everything.
And I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's can come up with as many stories as Goosebumps did. And I remember that when I was a child, and that scared the shit out of me next to Are You Afraid of the Dark? I remember going to Big Lots and being traumatized by a Goosebumps book cover. And I will say this, I don't fear the Reaper, but I always can have more cowbell. And I am a big fan of Blue Oyster Cult. I listen to that band. That's a different form of music that I actually can tolerate right there. Alternative rock. Anyway, if you know, you know. And 90s shows, you're right. 90s was the pinnacle age of television for me. Because again, I was once a wee lad at that time. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, even movies to a degree before I fell out. And my mom and I always watched wrestling until she completely dropped out of it. And even then, she was falling out of WWE when 2002 hit. So, anyway, Jay, by any chance, did you see the shot? It's a scar on their goosebumps. Well, again, his feed froze, but I'm sure it's on the Twix. If you know, you know. And we are back here with our NXT North American Championship match as Dominik Mysterio. I'm not using the dirty moniker because that's just overplay in my opinion. Right now, trying to take advantage here. A little bit of a nod to Eddie Guerrero. Calls himself the best Guerrero ever. Bullshit.
Going for those three amigos.
A counter! Oh!
Frazier countered the third one, though.
But again, you see Niven Frazier's ribs, though, compromised off of those suplexes. And right now, Dominik Mysterio is trying to get back into this match. Niven Frazier also trying to put himself back in here again. NXT North American Championship after Dominik Mysterio stole it. Stole it from Trick Williams, literally following No Mercy after losing it to that man at No Mercy. Ridiculous. Of course, we'll see if Trick Williams plays a factor later on in our main event tonight when his best friend, the one called Kim, goes once again after the NXT Championship against Ilya Dragunov after Carmelo won the double contendership match a couple weeks ago. Nice double leg takedown by Niven Frazier. That will come up. Of course, Niven
Frazier fired up here.
Niven Frazier, literally a student of Tyler Black. You might know better as stepping in Rollins. Nice stepping into Guri by Dominik Mysterio. And a receipt by Niven Frazier.
We're seeing a fire out of Frazier that I have never seen before, Noah.
Been a while. That was a mess reverse DDT, though. Cover, hook of the near leg, and a 2 count only. Yeah, I haven't seen this type of fire out of Niven Frazier since NXT UK, if that tells you anything. But again, when you're being...
and I didn't know him back in UK, but as much as I've seen him on my NXT, this is the most fire that I have seen out of him. The closest was his short-term rivalry with Axiom.
Whatever
but even that didn't get this intense.
Well, whatever happened to Axiom, by the way? He gets stuck
He's
in the
still
morphin
around.
grid. Oh, okay.
He's still around. He's kind of been in the back burner while they've been pushing some of these other stars like Trick.
That's fair. Oh, man, what a super kick. Calling him up a distraction by Rhea Ripley. The most guilty individual in WWE. Innocent my ass.
Aww. The two sharing a moment, Poppy and Mommy.
Yeah, go do that at a freaking restaurant. This isn't freaking Applebee's. This is NXT. Although I don't know how many Applebee's there are in Florida.
And I don't know how many Applebee's would be okay with that, but I know one guy got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
That's just sad. Oh!
And much like Shaggy, it wasn't me.
Damn it, JJ. Dominik Mysterio going to the top rope. Look at the chance of Latino Heat. I've been looking for that big frostbite. Niven Frazier up like a cat. Superplex!
Floats over.
Jason Seth Rollins. Wow!
Oh!
Jason for the title. Hook of the leg. True new champion. No!
God damn it, Jeff.
And Jeff had to freaking double down on it.
Jeff can't just make like Elsa and let it go.
Another curveball, and he freaking swing. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley threw the Trio Rosa Championship. Wait a minute, Niven Frazier taking advantage. Deep roll up, go. And Rhea Ripley almost cost Dominik Mysterio there. Whoa! Nice duck underneath the Enziguri. Drop kick, botch. Missed him completely, but Bruce is bugging up. Sam across the second rope.
Dial operator. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please hang up and try again.
And this call is not brought to you by T-Mobile. Both men down right now as Dominik Mysterio and Niven Frazier are still contesting here at Halloween Havoc Night 2 for the NXT North American Championship. Damn it. And I'm like, oh, God! Niven Frazier sent flying face first into the announce table at ringside. And right now, Dominik Mysterio looking to take advantage here. Once again, his third time the charm up to the high-risk district.
Frog Splash connects.
Here's the cover.
One,
Look at the
two,
far leg, and
three.
Dominik has retained. Damn it. Game effort by Niven Frazier against Dominik Mysterio as Rhea Ripley once again pays dividends, but almost a miscue there cost Dominik the championship. Take a look at the replay here. I thought Niven Frazier was going for vintage Seth Rollins here. The superplex to the Falcon Arrow instead. Twisting net breaker. And that almost gave Niven Frazier the title. And as Niven Frazier was going to the top rope, Dominik Mysterio once again took advantage, set him flying. Oh my gosh. Jaw first off the announce table. And finally hits that frog splash. Beautiful distance. Deep hook at the far leg. Take a look at the replay here. Watch the way he hyperextends his body. He lunges forward for the cover. A deep hook at the far leg. And Dominik Mysterio retail. Wait a minute. What a super kick. Trick Williams. The former NXT North American champion. And Takia Rhea Ripley stole the title. Trick Williams trying to make a citizen's arrest. Now the tide has turned. And look who has the title in hand. Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm all about whoop that Trick. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Trick Williams, dude. Dude has really stepped his game up in the better part of this last year. But I'm also a big fan of Dom. I've been a fan of Dom for a while. As we go backstage, Andre, Chase, and Jacy, Jayne. Chase, you?
Oh, for the love of Pete.
You? I'm telling you, Noah, by the end of the year, you are going to be enrolled in Chase U. I think I'm going to get you a Chase U sweater for Christmas.
Get the NF initials on there as a bonus feature.
Oh, and Thea is hyped. She's back to old school Thea for another night.
Yes.
Even if it's just a red herring and she turns,
I'm here for
at
it.
least I've got my old Thea back right now.
For the moment.
I'm just going to be quiet because I have nothing to do with this institution whatsoever.
Just remember, Noah, when it comes to the championship match we just had, you say Nathan almost won. Almost only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades.
Fair enough. Too bad that freaking hand grenade didn't launch enough shrapnel at Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley to allow Niven Frazier to win the title.
Calling for war crimes against people now. My goodness.
And it looks like that match is going to be next. The D'Angelo family approaches Chase U. I'm sure they want their rematch.
They're going to try and make them an offer they can't refuse. And truth be told, they do have a contractually obligated rematch clause, so I don't blame them.
Deadline's approaching, so.
Yeah, but will that be the deadline for Chase U and their NXT tag team title run? Or could it be sooner than that? But I guess that's something still to come on later on. Again, tonight, at that WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. What the hell? Something tells me that Isla Dawn and Alba Fire are not here tonight to just play cosplay for Halloween. And they're not here to play tricks either.
I'm already glad they're back, and now they're dressed as Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn as well. Yes, please.
Can he be trusted? I tell you who can be trusted to break somebody. That's Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker goes one-on-one against Mr. Stone, and that's next year at NXT. Halloween Havoc.
That's DVR to tape NXT since he's going live at Talk Wrestling. Anyway, what happened?
What? I don't know what Jeff was talking about. So
I heard Harley Quinn. I set my DVR like right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. All right. Well, anyway, we got a full commercial break here. Fuck that shit. Again, Dominik Mysterio has retained his NXT North American Championship. The women's tag titles are on the line, and the former long time ago WWE Women, NXT Women, whatever the fuck WWE name convention you want to call it, Women's Tag Team Champions are back here in this NXT. And it sounds like Alba Fire and Isla Dawn might want back their property or whatever they've been transformed into. So we'll see what happens later tonight, I'm sure, here on NXT. Well, I really got much more to say. That was a interesting almost a freaking hallway meeting of sorts. Dadgummit. Or hype up. But yeah, congratulations, JJ. You got your Thea Hale back for maybe one night only.
Right.
Anyways,
anyone the one take here.
I mean, again, like all the commercials. Let's see. Hardware Poison, that'd be nice. If only there were. What?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That actually happened.
Oh, good Lord Almighty, Jesus, man. So that is the new normal, I guess.
So,
okay.
To review.
Good Lord Almighty is definitely what I'd be saying, but that's a whole other story right now.
And for different contexts, I'm sure.
If you want to keep it DC, we can say Great Caesar's Ghost like Perry White.
This has just been one of those nights that have really challenged my ire, to say the least. But in ways that I'm like, what the fuck? And other ways that I'm like, why the fuck? Both questions not to be answered. Not by a fortune cookie or a magic 8-ball.
We've got JJ's Thea Hale back in Chase U colors, at least for now. We've got
spunky and energetic. That's the key. Spunky and energetic.
And we've got.
She could be in Chase U colors and still acting all emo like she has been, and I'd just be like, oh. But she's spunky and energetic. I'm like, yes.
That girl needs to lay up the decast and get back to her My Chemical Romance playlist.
No.
Yes.
She does not need to join the Black Parade.
Yeah, she does.
Jeff, stop.
Non-copyright. Damn it, non-copyright.
I had King's members. I couldn't help it.
Oh my gosh.
That was to be fair. No, that was our main theme song during the March of the 2020. They played that song every round. So yeah.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
We'll carry on, and we won the cup, and by God, we did.
It was peace, and there was peace when you were done. Got it.
Yes.
Well, there weren't riots because we're not Lakers fans.
You know what, though? Scorpio Sky is a Lakers fan, so we can't fault all the wrestling Lakers fans.
Stop me when I'm telling lies.
No, I will.
Camilla Hayes. Camilla Hayes probably a Lakers fan. Do you not forget?
Hayes and Trick are Lakers fans too. So yeah. Let's not get one. Okay, granted, the Lakers.
We're not Lakers fans that live in LA.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not a Lakers fan at all. So what do I know? I don't watch sports. I watch professional wrestling. Damn it. And Emmanuel, no, damn it.
Wrestling is the oldest sport there is. It goes back to the Romans and the Greeks and the Colosseum.
You know, there is a legacy to everything, and I feel like Stat Boy would probably challenge that stat. And stay tuned, folks, for the Stat Boy to deliver stats. Emmanuel, that's a bad Emmanuel. Shut it.
We don't need Stat Boy Sports Bar because I have immediate access to that thanks to the History of the World Heavyweight Championship DVD. Let me get his name, because I'm not gonna misquote a guy and not say his name right. So give me a second.
You got plenty of time.
Emmanuel, you know that Noah doesn't sing for anything less than a 20.
This is fair. I'm gonna force people to spend their money if they're gonna
$20 and Noah will sing Black Parade.
Oh God.
Okay, so Mike Chapman, who was the director of the International Wrestling, the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, appeared, if you remember the History of the World Heavyweight Championship DVD that came out roughly late 2009, 2010.
Yes.
Wrestling is mankind's oldest sport.
Oh, okay then.
Because even the ancient cavemen did one of two things. They either grappled for their food or they ran for their lives pretty much at the end of the day.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say Michinoku driver.
President Lincoln was a professional wrestler, by God.
What?
Oh, yeah. That's documented.
He was an amateur wrestler.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was.
Now, I wonder if he was still Honest Abe. Was he honorable in the ring?
Well, I mean,
I believe so. I believe so.
Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
This was before the times of the Gold Dust Trio and Strangler Lewis, before they had to kayfabe the sport. So, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Wrestling's mankind's oldest sport. So
NXT is back. We have the Metaphor once again doing their Mystery Machine Gain impression.
Even a song by whoever used to sing on the original Scooby-Doo will not make me care a shit about this segment or this group.
Where are you? We need to save no one now.
Was it the Beatles or was it the Rolling Stones?
No, it wasn't either.
What was that band?
Come on, Scooby Doo.
I remember some of those original songs.
This is not Noah's show. We can count on you, Scooby Doo. I know we'll save that simple man.
Oh my God! What the hell? Is Jim trying to invoke a friggin' TV theme song night? Stop it!
TV theme song karaoke? You say?
No,
I
didn't say nothing of the sort.
It is booked now. You done did it. It's over.
Oh, fuck my life! Damn it! The fuck! I sing damn Cheers or freaking.
Because Noah,
you want to go where everybody knows your
name. Not copyright.
And we're always going to call all the matches.
This house is insane and crazy too. Golly. Can we please get back to wrestling? This is getting ridiculous. I might as well go back in a freaking time warp. This ain't Rock and Horror Picture Show. That's the only song I know from that freaking, what is that, movie? I don't know what that is.
It's a movie and a horrible Fox special, yes.
Well, I mean, how many things have Fox produced that's actually quality?
So it was originally sung by Larry Marks. Come the second season, it was sung by George A. Robertson Jr.
Well, there you go.
Okay, because I knew there was a slight variation with the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You being the way it was sung, because I knew something happened with the original singer, because that used to be Me and My Mom's show, the original. I'm talking about the original, not What's New Scooby-Doo or 13 Ghouls or Pup Named Scooby-Doo or the how many other incarnations there's been of that show.
Yes.
Got Mr. Stone in the ring now, getting ready to go toe-to-toe with Bronathan Breaker.
And, of course, this match stems off what happened 2 months ago after Bron Breaker literally broke Von Wagner. And it wasn't kayfabe, folks, because NXT immediately cut away. But you're about to see what happened here of sorts. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my gosh. I think that's the literal definition of bludgeoning a man. Or concussing him. Whatever comes first. Damn it. Well, anyway, here comes Bron Breaker. Let the dog loose.
And it's been a couple of months. I think that Von Wagner may make his return here and help Mr. Stone get the victory over Bron Breaker.
You're going to need something to spare new to Bron Breaker if you're going to make sure that Robert Stone's able to walk tomorrow, that's for sure. Bron Breaker with a smile on his face like a Cheshired cat. Again, he has no remorse. He has no remorse. Ever since losing the NXT Championship, we've seen this newfound attitude out of Bron Breaker, JJ. And again, everybody that's been in his path, he has speared them in the next week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you think back to his uncle, Scotty Steiner, and it was the same thing. Whenever Scotty beat somebody down within an inch of their life, he smiled and smirked about it. Very much gets that from his uncle as opposed to his dad. His dad was always the gentle giant. He could be vicious. The dog could definitely bite. But he wasn't near as crazy as his brother Scotty.
Someone get the stopwatch out and get the will made for Mr. Stone here. Might as well turn this to a casket match. This man's going to be put 6 feet under.
But let's not sell Mr. Stone short. As you mentioned, the former Robbie E. He knows how to work. He knows how to wrestle.
That's fair.
It's not like this is, some standard manager that doesn't really have a history in the business.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just going to go ahead and do
this. Former
right
champion in his own right.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this right now. Maybe people are going to yeah, straight out of New Jersey. Y'all remember that era of TNA? Yeah, the former X Division champion, I believe. The drop down right now. And again, he's got spear on his side, and Bron Breaker just literally rear-ended him like New Jersey traffic. And just as loud as it, too. I've heard that state's very loud. I haven't been there. Did you know when you go to New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas?
I did not know that.
That's a weird law. Just saying.
Speaking of weird laws, tune into the Greg Jerry show tomorrow, and he'll be discussing some more weird laws.
Oh my God!
Jesus, just flinging Mr. Stone across the ring there.
Man. Eat your heart out, Uncle Phil. That's a hell of a deal right there. And Bron Breakker isn't taking a baseball bat to a duck tonight. Bron Breakker is just taking his power to Mr. Stone tonight here on NXT. Good grief.
Got to add the sound effects there.
Yeah, brilliant sound effects. And again, Mr. Stone just trying to fight on behalf of his fallen client or friend, whatever you want to call it. And we saw Mr. Stone, I think, literally, a week ago?
There we go. Quick roll-up attempt.
Oh, my God. That would have shocked me if Mr. Stone pinned Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker would never live that down. Uh-oh.
Brutal suplex there, just chucking Mr. Stone halfway across the ring.
And to your point, I think Bron Breakker might have took Mr. Stone a little bit lightly here. Mr. Stone took the opportunity and nearly pinned him. And that probably just angered Bron Breakker even more. Uh-oh.
Totally.
There go the straps, and Bron Breakker, I think, is ready to finish him. Oh, boy. Incoming. Oh, gosh! And that spear just sent Mr. Stone.
1, 2, 3. That's it. And I'm not surprised that it went that way, but I figured that the other way would be the only way Mr. Stone would survive.
I mean, again, we talk about the over-under. Was that under 5 minutes? I'm pretty sure all way, man. I don't think Bron Breakker's done yet, though, JJ.
Just flinging him out of his ring.
Yeah, ripping him out, to say the least.
No, it looks like he's out to do what he did to Von Wagner here.
Oh, okay, come on now. Look, I understand sending a message. I understand your pride being called into question, but this is ridiculous. And why he is a former wrestler, he's mostly just a manager. Bron does not need to do this. No one needs to see this. Come on, Bron. Don't even. Wait a second.
The music hit. Von Wagner coming out.
He's alive. And he's walking. And he's squaring off against Bron Breakker. But again, I don't know if this is wise. Is he medically cleared? Fuck! Clothesline sends Bron up and over to the floor. Oh, man. Again, how angry is Von Wagner after all the pain he's been through? Wait a minute. Got Bron Breakker a hook. Looking for...
Choke slam on the steel stairs.
Planted. No give there. And again, you see Von Wagner, though, almost losing his footing. Oh, wait a minute. Now Von Wagner with the steel steps in hand. Oh, man. Woof!
Oh.
And there's Bron Breakker seeing his life.
Would have been some justified payback if he had gotten that on Bron Breakker there. Bron Breakker scooting up the entrance ramp like a scalded dog.
Well, I mean, like I said, Bron Breakker just had his life flash before his eyes. I don't blame the man one bit. And this is far from over between Bron Breakker and Von Wagner. It's going to take more than a bunch of security to separate these two or keep them separated. There's no doubt Von Wagner didn't show up here. Mr. Stone would have been R.I.P.
Go to
go backstage. Looking to win back the NXT Championship. Will him not miss. Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo to come tonight at NXT Halloween Havoc. And let's go back to what happened in the main event of night one, as again, in the WWE NXT Women's Division, the best that he has. It was Becky Lynch that defended the NXT Women's Championship against somebody that looked at her as an idol in Lyra Valkyria and was able to overcome the man as the Taps Bar in the UK watched all this match take place and this moment culminate firsthand. Unbelievable show of will and fortitude and determination as Lyra rose to the occasion and became the NXT Women's Champion from a tryout in December 2018 to crushing anybody that opposed her in achieving the highest feats, whether it was Ginny, whether it was enduring Michael Satomura, whether it was hanging with Mommy Rhea Ripley, and then beating the man to now become the man in NXT. Lyra Valkyria, NXT Women's Champion. And I could not be happier for this young individual. And apparently neither could the home country or that bar for that matter. The man and the top lad from December 22nd, 2018. Now what do you call Lyra now, Becky Lynch? And again, we saw the embrace backstage with these two. We also saw friends of Lyra also there for the moment. You said yourself, JJ, what Becky did was she passed the torch to somebody that wasn't to be the man, that became the man. Valkyria arrived and ascended to become the man now in your NXT, the new NXT Women's Champion. Incredible history made, not just for Lyra Valkyria, but for any aspiring individual from across the pond in that country of Ireland. And it looks like she got a bit of media attention here. Again, Lyra, of course, from, of course, Ireland, Irish WWE superstar. And again, Becky has aspirations to hopefully see one day a big PLE, a big time show produced in Ireland from WWE. And if it wasn't for a damn pandemic, we would have gotten friggin' TakeOver Dublin, Ireland. That still pisses me off to this day from NXT UK. Now that Lyra is the face of the NXT Women's Division, there is more possibility in that happening now than there was ever before, and I would love to see it. I told you I follow this individual from Scrap Mania, from OTT, from her early roots. And of course, the new NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria, will return to NXT next week, and we will see who steps up first to the champion. And speaking of champions, still to come tonight and coming up next, we'll see what the future of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships will be. Will Chase U acquire more gold and become further accredited, or will Chelsea Green continue her illustrious run over 100 days alongside Piper Niven? That's up next here on NXT. Well,
God, I want them to win so bad. I just don't see them coming up to the main roster. And I mean, first of all, the main roster needs some fucking women's tag teams, but we won't go down that rabbit hole.
We already did that open mic night. Go check that out, folks. The state of women's wrestling in the industry. But I digress.
But I mean, like, I feel like Jacy and Gigi, for that matter, the former Toxic Attraction, are both main roster ready. I don't think Thea is yet. I still think she's too young. I think she needs another year or so.
That's absolutely fair.
I don't see them, taking that W here, unfortunately.
And with the return of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, who had these titles in the first place from a period long ago, you got to wonder, do they have like a stake in this match or a desired opponent? Would they want to take them off Chelsea Green and Piper Niven? Or would they want to take them off of Thea Hale and Jacy Jayne? Like, who's the more vulnerable target for them? Because you got to add Alba Fire and Isla Dawn back to the conversation. Took them long enough to add them back to the conversation, but that's a whole different conversation for another day as well. But I digress.
See, anyway, and that's the thing. Like, most of the women's tag teams that are on the main roster are NXT ones that carried over. You've got Candice and Indy. You've got Alba and Isla. You've got Katana and Kaden.
Yep. And
outside of that, I can't really think of too many others that you've got right now.
Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae, they once again find their way. But that's still a demotion, in my opinion, for Indy Hartwell, who, again, was formerly NXT Women's Champion and immediately got called to the main roster. I'm not going to say called up, even though for her, it probably was a dream achieved, but what the fuck has she done since then? With or without Dexter Lumis. Anyway, different conversation for another
Looks
day.
like Jeff was busy as we called that match because he's already cranked out the graphic for Open Mic Night TV themes karaoke. Is this something the public would like to see? Let us know in the comments section and we will get it booked down the road there.
No, buddy.
We've already got next year's karaoke themes planned. So Noah won't have to worry about this until 2025 at the very least. But is Open Mic Night TV themes something that the people want to see? Because we love our fans. We love the people. We care about the people. And we got to give the people what they want.
We have to give it every time and everything.
Yep.
Noah Foster ran his mouth. Said they wouldn't donate cash. Now we've got the theme night booked. This is JMN. And he knew he fucked up.
Damn it.
I got a million of them. Don't start me on TV theme nights, Muckerfather.
May I steal one of your phrases, Noah?
Go ahead.
Damn it, Jeff, you freaking idiot!
That's right. That's right. And I own it too, by God.
I broke Noah. That's awesome.
He did. Now, you know what, though? I am here.
James,
for
if
Halloween.
you're watching, clip his reaction to that.
Yes, please do that. That's tremendous.
Oh my God! Well, we're back at SEO. I want to give a shout out to New Year's Day for the theme of Empire, who of course has been the theme for NXT Halloween Havoc here as night 2 continues.
Arlene is already down. She got the word from Emmanuel and popped in, and we already stated, Arlene, that if you would like to hear the dulcet tones of Noah Foster sing "Welcome to the Black Parade" by My Chemical Romance, that's a $20 super chat.
Save your money for something more important, all right? That's freaking
like Disney karaoke, for example.
Yeah. But if you want to save your money for Disney karaoke, we completely
fuck that
understand.
shit. Oh, God, I hope I'm drunk on Bill Ambruso and passed out in the middle of the freaking restaurant with prime rib in my face. God.
Passed out. And
where the fuck is this GTA reject group? God.
Just remember, Noah, you ain't never had a friend like me.
Not
gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Gonna restrain myself.
And remember,
restrain myself every time I feet. Straight. Not.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. No. Nope. Down, boy. Nope. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you.
The Black Parade is for him to sing tonight, Arlene.
Yes, sir. No, not him singing. Carmelo Hayes won't sing unless you pay him a lot more money. No, we'll sing though.
And here they come. Chase you.
Oh, good Lord Almighty.
No one's going to have a stroke.
The energetic Thea Hale and the seductive Jacy Jayne making their way to the ring. This unholy alliance, if you will, ever since Jacy kind of pulled Thea towards the direction of the darkness.
Of course,
very much akin to what's going on in another promotion with Julia Hart and Sky Blue.
Yeah, but this isn't a house. This is apparently a university that you're proud to be an alumni or still an enrolled student for, too. And we'll see if Chase U acquires more gold tonight as they go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Jacy Jayne, no stranger to Tag Team Gold, as her and Tasha Attraction ruled this NXT landscape for the better bit of over a year. But now they have to overcome a whole different type of team in Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. And of course, Chelsea Green recently celebrated a 100-day milestone as WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, while Piper Niven has literally basically self-proclaimed herself as the other half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And we've seen how effective these two have been together or separately, and we're already fighting on the outside.
Thea and Jacy bringing the fight to the champions here in the early goings. Jacy Jayne pairing off with Chelsea Green. Thea Hale going to Piper Niven.
Chelsea Green also coming off some sort of match last night on Raw, and you got
Bell officially rings here.
You can consider the wear and tear of that as well. Bill has rung, and Piper Niven, then sent shorter first and still ring steps. And of course, we also saw former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Isla Dawn and Alba Fire backstage. Will roll up and Chelsea Green on Jacy Jayne for a 2 count. I'm not sure who's crazy between these two bitches.
Well, smart move by the girls representing Chase U to take out the big behemoth Piper Niven, leaving Chelsea Green on her own. To your point, Noah, she did have a match against Natalya yesterday, a trick or street fight, which while she did come up on the winning end of, she's still got to be a little bit more worse for wear, having already had that contest.
And of course, Thea Hale has yet to hold any sort of gold in WWE, but has already had 2 chances at the NXT Women's Championship. Nice drop down by Thea Hale, catching Jacy Green coming in, missing the shot there. Now Thea Hale up to the top rope, up and over. Good agility there.
And it was 2 years ago, Jayne won her first NXT Women's Tag Team Championship at this very event with her partner at the time, Gigi Dolan.
And of course, you brought the history that changed you up when it came to their history at Halloween Havoc. And of course, 1 year to the day was Andre Chase and Duke Hudson that were able to gain the NXT Tag Team Championship. So Piper Niven, though, back in the fray. Jayne, though, rolling sets on. Takes Piper Niven off her feet. While Thea Hale was in her clutches. Can Chase U acquire more gold here tonight at NXT Halloween Havoc? Stay tuned, folks. We keep you tuned in. Wrestling Quality, picture in picture.
Can I just get a gif of Thea Hale doing that crotch chop? That was just too funny.
Who hasn't done a DX crotch chop nowadays?
But usually Thea is the good girl, remember? She's the one that would throw up the U. Jacy did the crotch chop.
I mean,
to see Thea do it is just kind of comical.
I mean, again, when you got a toxic influence in your corner, I mean, you learn a thing or two. Or you sway a different way.
Great double team suplex there onto Chelsea Green.
Covered by Jacy Jayne. 2 count only, near fall. Of course, Chelsea Green, no stranger to tag team gold, not just the experience in WWE, but prior to this, she was also a tag team champion in Impact Wrestling with the virtuoso Deonna Purrazzo as VXT. And of course, Jacy Jayne, Gigi Dolan, they ran roughshod over the NXT Women's Tag Team division. Fuck! Go ahead, talk about it. Damn it.
Wow.
Damn it.
Emmanuel with the $20 super chat said, this is originally for pizza, but Arlene already ordered one. Seen This Is Halloween by Marilyn Manson. He changed his mind. Keep it with the Halloween theme if that's okay with JJ. I'll allow it. And in the words of Adam Pearce, we will make it official.
Fuck.
So before we go off the air tonight, Emmanuel, since we are in the middle of a match right now, maybe the next time we get a non-picture-in-picture commercial break, Noah will do This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So go ahead, Google the lyrics up, Noah, so that you can have that ready. Piper Niven finally getting out onto the corner there, getting tagged in to come in legally. Quick elbow drop.
And Piper Niven going into the cover. I hate cover by Piper Niven retained. 2 count only on Thea Hale.
This is what happens when play-by-play men run their mouths on the air. Disney karaoke preview incoming, but alternate versions. Thanks to Marilyn Manson.
This will be the second one for Noah. That's what I call Disney because we've already got the DuckTales theme.
Woo! There are 4 J's that lost his shit every time I went woo just for that.
We love you, Noah. Oh, yes, we do. The fans love to hear you sing, and we do too.
Making him
when you get grumpy, we're blue. Oh, Noah, we love you.
Here you go. Here you go. We were talking about Cheers earlier.
And that was free.
That was for free, by God.
That was an appetizer.
Making him stream up, making him sing on the stream today. Take super chats from you. Taking a break from calling action. Let's see. Making him take a break from calling action. Makes him flustered too. Wouldn't you like to hear him sing? Sometimes you gotta go to your wallet and super chat. I love Cheers, so every time I can paraphrase that, I'm here for it.
And we come back to full screen.
All right, full screen up here.
Piper Niven back in the ring. She's got Thea Hale right now in a pretty good sleeper hold.
This is actually Halloween Havoc.
Just yet.
And you said this combination, though, by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven with the senton lung blower as the champions take control. Again, NXT Halloween Havoc, Night 2, WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven defending against Chase Hughes. Thea Hill and Toxic Attraction former alumni Jacy Jayne. Thea Hill out of the corner for the crossbody. Piper Niven catches her, though. Again, the power of Piper Niven. Oh,
brutal
shoulder breaker over the knee. Very sinister smile on Piper Niven, and it's not just the makeup. Looking to come in with a cannonball from a challenger for the Raw Women's Championship. For those that remember that Royal Rumble.
Thea able to get out of the way. Jacy ready for the hot tag. Can Thea get there? She instead tries to go back after Piper. Piper catches her.
She might be looking for that Kimura, though, actually. She might be trying to wear her down, bring her down the mat. Let's not forget, she has gotten Tiffany Stratton to tap out to that move. But again, I think Piper Niven is still too strong as she transitions her on the shoulder. Count of DDT!
Thea needs to make the tag right now. Jacy is fired up. The guys that chase you are hyped up on the outside. This could be a pivotal moment, Noah.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it's one of those times where, again, you just got to find your way to your corner. Chelsea extremely aware of it. Pulls her away. Big elbow drop miss, though. Thea Hill able to scout that. Chelsea Green up
crawls through the legs. Jacy tagged in.
That's a moment where Thea Hill's size plays to her advantage. Jacy Jayne coming in like a Hellcat. Squaring up against literally a hot mess. How ironic.
I think that was actually a TV show at one point, a show called Hellcats about cheerleaders in either high school or college.
Jeez, what has not been a TV show or some dumb reality shit about high school drama, but I digress.
Jacy with a cannonball connecting on Chelsea Green. Goes for the pinfall deep hook.
Oh!
Jacy with smart positioning there as she was facing the ropes. That way that Chelsea couldn't get to the ropes. Great precision there.
And again, we'll see also if we are going to see who breaks out from the NXT Women's Breakout Tourney, as Kelani Jordan and Lola Vice will determine our winner. And that's to come following this, I believe. Big slam there by Jacy Jayne. High stack to New Champ.
Piper with the breakup. Somebody pointed this out, Noah, in one of the chats that I'm in. Said, what is it about all these women these days with those seductive high stack pins? Not that I have an issue with it, mind you, but it just seems like a lot more women are doing those more seductive pinfall attempts.
I think it comes down to their thin physique, and they know they have to add more body weight sometimes to a decision. If they can't just hook a single limb. Oh, God! And
double boot
kicks in the middle. All 4 women down. And again, a high stack is a better pinning variation. It forces your opponent to exert more energy to try and prevent the decision. So I think it's just one of those fundamentals of sorts. And that's some crazy shit to think about.
Duke's got to be careful here. Getting onto the ring apron like that, you don't want to get the team.
Wait. What's Andre Chase? Jacy Jayne was looking
Jacy wanted to try to use Andre Chase's tag title.
Andre Chase calling the integrity out. Jacy Jayne, meanwhile, Chelsea Green looking to take advantage on Prettier! And the cover, too. This makeup takeover. And Chelsea Green and Piper Niven retain.
Andre Chase just cost his women the match.
Well, again, that was a teachable moment. Win or lose by honor. Don't win by underhanded tactics. Call what you will. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And this was the key moment here. You saw those dueling pump kicks in the middle of the ring. Chelsea Green and Jacy Jayne both rearranged each other with a boot to the face. And Jacy Jayne scouting the title on the apron as Andre Chase immediately saw what Jacy Jayne was looking for, but told her that she didn't need it. Focus on winning the right way. And instead, she got on Prettier for her troubles. And that was the end of this escapade. Chase U fails to achieve gold here tonight at Halloween Havoc Night 2 as the Hot Mess and the Bomber, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And look who's looking on from afar. Isla Dawn and Alba Fire as the wheel spins to make a deal. All right. It's a little bit odd here. I'm pretty sure Halloween does not exceed beyond tonight. So if I were Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, I'd get the hell out of NXT. As we go backstage now to Lexis King.
Sitting on his throne as all kings do.
Yeah, but again, what's a throne without, an empire to worship?
Shout out to Alba and Isla dressed up as Chucky and Tiffany from the Child's Play franchise.
Boy.
What's that oi for, Noah? Child's Play is one of my favorite horror movie franchises, bro.
You already know my feelings about this day.
I know you're not a movie guy, but like, you gotta at least give them props on the costumes, bro.
Like I said, October 31st is October 31st in my mind, but that's just me. I'm ready for November 1st and stuff my face with turkey come Thanksgiving and everything else in between. Anyway, as I look to move forward, I think Lexus King wants to move forward in a different direction. No longer someone named Junior, long live the king, but will this king rise beyond his own throne? All right. I mean, Alexis King, he seems confident. He seems to be very confident in what he potentially can be. So we'll see if the king rises, or is it somebody just waiting to be ran out by an anarchy?
That's fair.
And of course, as you talked about, JJ, the next time we call NXT, it is NXT's last PLE of 2023, and that means deadline. And the deadline to find out the winner of the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament has finally hit 0. It is time to see who takes it. Kelani Jordan, Lola Vice. One of these two will win an NXT Women's Championship match at deadline. It looks like Kelani Jordan is...
And I'm sticking with my pick of Kelani Jordan. I picked her from the get.
And again, you call the tournament. We saw Kelani Jordan overcome 2 previous challengers. Beautiful split leg moonsault. Almost a Starship Panda sorts up the corkscrew. Again, she has been impressing us ever since her debut, I would say, during No Mercy's kickoff show. We saw last week she beat Miss NXT. For those that don't know, Ebony Corelli's daughter.
Yep. Now, however, the fact that Lyra Valkyria did dethrone Becky and we have a babyface champion lends me to think that Lola could end up taking this, but I'm not changing my pick here. I definitely think that Kelani is your future star. She is your Roxanne Perez. When Roxanne goes up to the main roster, she is the one that is going to fill that void.
Oh! Yeah, but Lola Vice is looking to fill Kelani Jordan's face with that knockout super kick that Lola Vice has used to make her way to the finals. Last week, she took out Carmen Petrovic faster than a friggin' karate movie sequence. And again, tonight, these two will culminate the winner of the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. And Lola Vice also has the X Factor, Elektra Lopez, in her corner. And with the fact that Lyra Valkyria has her own background in kickboxing to a degree and has her own knockout shot, it could be literally just a kick away from a new NXT Women's Champion. Waist lock as this match begins, and we officially are underway. Good awareness with Lola Vice, covering the ropes there, and immediately going to the hamstring, taking Kelani Jordan down to a knee. It looks like she was ready to square up there for a moment. Not sure if the boxing comes into play here. Up and around. Nice move there. And a backslide by Kelani. Shoulders down for a 1 count. Catching the leg. Up and around under a knee. Nice sweep out there. Deep stack up. Matchbook cover of sorts. And a 2 count there by Kelani Jordan.
Oof, Kelani coming fast and furious with this offense.
Yeah, Lola Vice able to finally scout a move, though. Prevent the dropkick immediately. Oh, my word. Lightning fast kicks there to both the hamstrings. Jason speedball might Billy, and Lola Vice, she might need to do more than show off here. Oh!
Hip attack there with Lola's posterior right to the face of Kelani.
Again, that Latino heat coming out firsthand here by Lola Vice. She's looking to salsa her way, but it's going to take more than that if she wants to win this match. We go to restaurant quality, picture in picture. Because, of course, we're going to do that, because why not? Oof. Sent face first into the apron. I don't give a fuck about commercials. And I stand by that.
To Josh's point here about Becky and Lyra being both baby faces and wanting to try to laugh at my assessment there, there's a little bit of a difference there, Mansfield, because it was essentially a teacher-student scenario.
Ding, young boy, do your homework. Oh, man, and it looks like Lola did her homework there, taking the leg out from underneath Kelani Jordan. Messy landing in the ropes. Might have hyperextended hamstring there. Continue your point. And snapmare. You see Kelani Jordan right now grasping her leg, though, there, JJ. That could be very pinnacle here.
It could be. It very well could be. Lola Vice has taken the opportunity and is just right on top of Kelani after Kelani came out again fast and furious at the beginning of this matchup.
And you see Lola Vice goes to the cover, deep hook in the leg, and a 2 count only. And again, she's working the hamstrings right now. She's using the ring to her advantage. She's literally arm dragging Kelani Jordan legs first into the ropes, now using the rope for even extra leverage, wrapping the left leg around the bottom rope, but Kelani able to get a nice kickoff there, create some distance. Again, it's hard to fight. It's hard to exert your power forward if you don't have a strong vertical base. To the body shots now, that's quite a shot there. You see Lola Vice and Kelani Jordan lock in the middle of the ring. Meanwhile, single leg takedown. Might be looking for a possible figure for a leg lock or ankle hold.
I think she's just trying to wear down the leg there. I don't think she's looking for a submission just yet, but she's trying to wear that down.
It's smart. She
see the way she kind of got it grapevined there now.
And it's smart. She can work towards a submission, JJ. And you see right now, literally trapping Kelani's leg, and that could be a submission of sorts right there. She has her leg trapped. And again, Kelani right now just trying to reverse the pressure. Oh my word! Did you see the way? Now the single leg crab deep with the single leg crab.
In with it.
Yeah,
that's going to tear some ligaments.
Yeah, that's a right angle single leg crab right there. Legs are not meant to bend like that, even for the most flexible of contortionists. Again, Lola Vice has focused her game on attacking Kelani's base. She's picked a target and she's stuck with it. It's smart game strategy here. Now she's just exercising her will out of the corner again with a 5 count. Again, the winner of this match will face Lyra Valkyria for the NXT Women's Championship. I gotta imagine that deadline. And you talk about Kelani Jordan maybe rising the promise while the prodigy literally rose to promise and delivered the promise she's already been for the wrestling industry. Graduate out of Reality of Wrestling Academy with Booker T. I mean, she won the Breakout tourney last year and went on to win the NXT Women's Championship against Mandy Rose.
See, but how much of that was circumstantial? You know, hindsight being 2020, armchair quarterbacking here. If Mandy Rose didn't have the scandal that befell her within her WWE run, would Roxanne have won the belt? Or would Mandy have continued on her historic reign, possibly even eclipsing Asuka? We'll never know because the powers that be within NXT decided that a female star who wanted to make a few bucks on the side by posting photos on a third-party site was too dangerous to keep under contract. So they let her go.
And yet she's more profitable than she ever was in NXT. How about
exactly. That? She makes more money than pretty much any of these people, except for maybe guys like Roman Reigns make in a year.
Glory, freaking! I already had my tangent about that, but to your point, I also do agree. Again, alternate reality.
Gorgeous step over spin kick there. Great extension on her legs there, catching Lola Vice in the jaw.
I like the fact she used the left leg, by the way, too, as Lola Vice been working more over the right leg. So again, she used the leg to have more power to get more actual effect out of that move. Now Kelani Jordan trying to build some momentum here, rolling in. Back elbow strike, takes Lola Vice off her feet. Nice kip up, and again, grasping that hamstring.
See her favoring her leg.
Whoa, rolling senton. Leg drop, cover, two, no.
Great flipping leg drop. We saw her utilize that last week.
Again, right now, the offense right now. Whoa, I don't know what she was looking for there.
Looked like the overdrive. It looked like Randy Orton's old move.
Spinning soba, cover, two.
Nope, not enough.
Near fall, though, and you see the entire NXT Women's Division Breakout 20 field, I believe, watching on. Everyone on the edge of their seat to see who breaks out this year in NXT in the Women's Division. And right now, Irish Whip, Lola Vice, sending Kelani Jordan up. Handstand, springboard, doesn't hit the clothesline. Oh! Able to block out the pin right now and take advantage. Kelani Jordan taking her down with a flatliner. And now what she's
set here. Overdrive.
High impact move. Kelani Jordan coming up to the corner. Might be looking for that split leg. Wait, Electra Lopez now trying to play interference and giving Lola Vice maybe the moment she needs off the top rope. Split leg moves on crash.
Just enough of a distraction by Electra Lopez that Lola Vice was able to get out of the way.
And on the injured right knee, the knockout shot connects, cover to Lola Vice wins the tournament. Lola Vice is the breakout superstar in the NXT Women's Division of 2023. Just like that. That kick, again, JJ, when that kick connects, it is lights out for any opponent. And you can definitely give an assist to Ledger Lopez on that. Take a look at the replay
absolutely.
here. Handstand springboard caught her. Nice flatliner as Kelani drove us fine for the pain. The rope through, looking for that split leg moonsault and that momentary distraction by Elektra Lopez. Kelani Jordan crashed and burned on the damaged already left knee from earlier. And Lola Vice, bam! That spinning back heel kick, good freaking night. Lights out at Halloween Havoc. Lola Vice is the winner of the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament and has a guaranteed contract for an NXT Women's Championship match.
While Kelani Jordan may not have won that match, I did say at the outset that with Lola Vice being a heel going against Lyra Valkyria, it would make sense for her to win.
Yep.
You, young boy, who decided to try to criticize me and shoot with that comment, are the one that tried to point out Lyra versus Becky being babyface versus babyface. Eat your fucking words now, boy. Yes, please, Meacham. With permission.
Shut the fuck up, John!
Thank you. Thank you. One more time. Jeff,
go ahead, play it again. Go ahead, play it again, Jeff. Play it again. Oh my gosh, I think Jeff's laughing too hard now.
Oh, Meacham.
Paging Meacham. Shut the fuck up, John!
Thank you. Thank you. Damn it.
Guys, that's freaking hilarious. I don't care. That is freaking funny. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think I'd be turned into freaking. Oh my gosh. I lost all control here. I was never in control to begin with. So what the fuck? This is more chaotic than the HWD last night. And yes, safety. Everybody in the chat, if you agree with JJ's tirade and assessment and that clip, say it and type it. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
While we're being graced by the metaphor clip in the conclusion of their mystery adventure, Noah, why don't you grace us with your dulcet tones singing This Is Halloween, as paid for by the lovely Arlene Dominguez.
Oh my God, I haven't freaking what? It's by who?
Just look up Nightmare Before Christmas, This Is Halloween. The version they're referencing is Marilyn Manson, but it was a cover of the version from the movie, so the lyrics don't change.
Okay.
Just type in This Is Halloween lyrics, and you should be able to find it easy peasy.
Okay.
Looks like Tozawa was the one that lured them to the house and was pranking them the entire time, which is kind of awesome, considering he stole the Heritage Cup last week. So at the end of the day, that paid dividends in a storyline with the whole thing.
Okay. Go ahead, Jeff.
Executive decision. Before Josh gets up anybody's fucking ass about seeing a Disney movie, shut the fuck up, Josh. Go see Mary Poppins. Fuck that complaint. Oh, no, he did not. Just yell in all caps about seeing the movie. Have you done your homework yet, Josh? I bet you haven't. I bet you haven't.
Damn.
Don't do it. Well, he pissed me off with this not seeing Mary Poppins stuff. You know this.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
So, what show was that he divulged that on, JJ? What show was that he said that?
That was post an episode of For the Love of Wrestling.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were in the chat room talking about it. Just
it was just kind of bullshitting afterwards.
Yeah, Muckerfather revealed to us, Noah, that he had not seen Mary Poppins. All the grief he's giving you about singing these Disney songs, and he's not seen the movie with the Disney songs. Hypocrisy. Da 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 da. Hypocrisy. So no, Josh. It's a bad Josh. That's why I kept that clip for shit like that, Josh.
Yep.
God damn it.
And very, very perfectly delivered, sir.
And just in case I ever lose that one for whatever reason, StreamYard, I always have this as a backup.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Oh.
Okay. Well, that being said, I guess I'll try researching this song and get back to you here.
Just no. When are you not a bad Josh? When you invite not being a bad Josh, like on Wednesday afternoons. Nasty. See, San Diego used to be not far for JJ and I. Then we took the van down there. We don't go down there anymore.
Right.
Because then we can't come back. San Diego's literally our Hotel California. We can check out, but we can never leave. At least not with our own car.
That's accurate.
That's 100% accurate. Those in the know, no. Those that are not in the know, we'll never tell. Because we won't get in trouble with our women again. What happens in Vegas may not stay in Vegas, right, Mikey? But what happens in San Diego will forever stay in San Diego. Only Fluffy knows for sure. Maybe our truth feed members. But I doubt it because, Ron's spoken off a lot in the last few years. Well, Josh should be singing Darkwing Duck because he's getting dangerous trying to yell at people for not seeing a Disney movie.
At least I've seen the original Disney cartoons, DuckTales and Darkwing Duck, when I was born in 1992.
Have you seen Mary Poppins? No.
Yeah, my mom and I once watched it.
See, Noah's mom understands the priorities of life here, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a reason I am the man I am today. Just saying, it was not naturally gifted or born.
People who are not showing their children Mary Poppins or the classic Disney cartoon movies or Disney afternoon TV shows just need to go to family counseling at this point.
Family counseling?
They just do. No. I am dead ass serious.
Huh?
This is terrible. It's terrible. That this good church-going young man can sit in this chat room and yell, I mean full on, straight up, all caps at you about not seeing Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay. I got you.
Oh, terrible.
Okay. Well,
okay, Josh is trying to say he's seen the classic animated Disney movies. Have you watched The Black Cauldron?
Oh, well.
Have you watched The Rescuers?
Have
you watched The Fox and the Hound?
Don't use Black Cauldron.
Sword in the Stone?
Those are really classics.
Make Mine Music, Fun and Fancy Free. Saludos Amigos, The Three Caballeros.
Sí. El Renegado says so.
I was going to say favorites of El Renegado de la Lucha Libre, but I digress.
Good grief.
Good
grief.
I have never heard of any of those.
Hang on. Here we go.
Oh no. What has he done?
All right, that's it. That's it. That did it.
Uh-oh. He's in trouble. He's in trouble now. Oh, he fucked up. What is he doing? I'm scared. What? Jap? We're about to be back on the air.
No.
Oh dear. Well, never mind.
Just keep.
What the hell?
Just keep doing your lyric research. Just keep going. It's okay.
Alba is Maleficent, and Isla looks like she's the Wicked Queen from Snow White. At least the Regina version of the Wicked Queen.
Oh, there you go.
Which, if you never watched Once Upon a Time, Regina as the Wicked Queen was sexy as fuck, but I digress.
Goddamn right she was.
Okay. How many more costume changes are going to happen? What happened to Jeff? He dropped off. Oh, boy. He's on camera.
Get the fuck up, Josh! I've never heard of any of those whatsoever. All right.
But he sat there and said he's seen the classic animated movies.
I'm
you see once upon a time.
Just relax for now and let the guys take care of things.
Here we go. Noah's got the shades on. Coming up on 80s night next year, Noah is singing I Wear My Sunglasses at Night.
Non-copyright.
Murder is always illegal. Murder is always illegal.
Oh, no, there are instances where it's justified.
Justifiable homicides. Ask New Jack. They are a thing. Oh, well, we can't do Jack because.
So next week on NXT, it'll be Noam Dar versus Tozawa for the Heritage Cup.
That's where all that was leading.
One night removed from Tozawa going toe-to-toe with Shinsuke Nakamura. What shape will he be in to challenge Noam Dar for the Heritage Cup?
So
and then, of course, next week, Lyra Valkyria returns. And then come deadline, we will have the Iron Survivor Challenge qualifying matches will begin leading up to the PLE.
So all this shit with Tozawa and the Scooby Gang was leading to a Heritage Cup match for Tozawa?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, let's put it to you like this. Okay. Bullshit storyline aside, because it was kind of a goofy way to get there.
And
prior to his insertion in the Alpha Academy, how regularly was he on television?
I mean, that's fair.
At least he's not stuck in catering anymore. As him, Carmelo Hayes, the former NXT champion, makes his way to the ring for our main event, Noah. Are you ready for this? Mellow Dragunov 3.
Let's see if him can't miss this time. But go ahead, JM, before the Czar makes his way onto.
I'm going to sit here and keep an eye on things in this chat room via screen going forward, because I am just astonished at what has gone down now in the last few minutes. So I'm going to sit here and just stare at the right side of the screen and keep an eye on the chat room over there.
Well, as you stare at that, I will look upon our NXT champion as the era of the Czar was ushered in at No Mercy. Fire-breathing dragon of NXT, Ilya Dragunov. Again, we saw the instant classic, a match of the year candidate at No Mercy, when Ilya Dragunov finally was able to move further beyond anything he thought he was able to do and finally claim his destiny, he called it, the NXT Championship against Carmelo Hayes. But Carmelo Hayes, of course, won this match after winning a number one contendership fatal 4-way. And while his shirt says just for Trick, there still is that thought where, again, is Trick with him or is him against him? And will we see that answer come tonight? Let's go down to our introductions. This is our main event.
I'm sure we'll get some kind of answer to that. We've already seen Trick Williams once tonight post Dominik Mysterio's defense. As we get these introductions, Jeff, can you bring up the humorous comment from Emmanuel a few moments ago?
Emmanuel? Let's see. Possibly.
Carmelo Hayes, of course, the former NXT chairman.
I love your sense of humor, Emmanuel. I really do.
Yeah.
No more donations this month. It's the 31st. Tomorrow's the 1st of the month.
It's the 1st of the month.
Much to Noah's chagrin with that one when he realizes it.
No, but no, it's okay because tomorrow means only 17 more days. Why? Because we like you.
After all, there's only 17 days till Disney-O.
Nobody's right away into the draft. He goes in with a single leg kick. Carmelo Hayes no able to counter.
Big brutal chop from Dragunov and Hayes.
Oh,
Carmelo Hayes. Whoa! Starting off, the double leg grab and big up kick by Carmelo Hayes. Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes, both looking for the first knockout shot. Nice step of Zaguri by the challenger. What a jumping pump kick by the Dragunov. And I knew that these two are not going to start any other way.
Oh, no. These guys know each other so well, Noah.
Oh!
This is definitely going to be a game of one-upsmanship, a game of anything you can do, I can do better. I have high expectations from this match, and I think they're going to be met. I'm expecting a caliber of Rob Van Dam versus Jerry Lynn here.
again, you're trying to draw separation. These two aren't even figuring about that. They're just figuring about unleashing as much intensity as possible, as much physical offense. Doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to be effective. Now we're going into the forearm exchange. Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes squaring off now. Oh, big side-winding, open palm strike. And both men strike at the same time. Both men on a can. Both men down finally in the first 2 minutes. Don't miss a second of the action, folks. It will continue here in Restaurant Quality, picture in picture. God bless it. Oy.
I will say this, and I will say this across the board. When I first got back into wrestling and I saw that they did picture-picture commercial, I thought it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years later, I feel like they do it too much.
Yes.
Agreed.
All brands.
Absolutely.
It's not just a WWE thing, it's an AEW issue too.
Oh, yeah.
I think they do it way too much.
They do.
Wrestling frankly doesn't. Anyway.
I love the fact that we can still see the action.
Right.
But I think they rely on it too much.
I think there's certain moments where you can give to the advertisers that isn't during a marquee match. And if you sell more to your freaking third-party idiots during those times, you probably would have people more dedicated, more involved, and more engaged in the main event as Absolutely. I am, or for championship matches. I think there
Bingo.
is a budget where you could have commercial-free matches of high storytelling and value without picture-in-picture or commercial breaks.
I completely agree. I was just going to say, to your point, Noah, main events, championship matches, I'm okay with it. Any other match, no.
Exactly.
Unnecessary.
Exactly.
Just unnecessary.
Yeah, but I guess that's why we're not billionaires or freaking blood leech suckered top 1% politically incorrect fucking assheads. But anyway.
Damn.
What do I know?
That was a lot of words just then.
What? I didn't say anything.
What do you guys in the chat think? Are you guys fans of this picture-in-picture in every fucking match? Or would you like to go to full-on commercials?
I mean, at the end of the day, the picture-in-picture is silent. The commercial is the thing that you actually have to hear. So at the end of the day, you're still getting the worst for your deal.
No!
What happened? Big G.
Big G's not going to be there on the 18th now.
I'm sorry, man. But again, priorities before passion. And unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. So at the end of the day, hold your head up high and do what's right for you and your family. And I really do hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. We love you, brother.
Definitely. And we would love to see you in for the Survivor Series, post-Survivor Series open mic night for sure. If at all possible.
November with a feast of wrestling as Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes are looking to give each other more than they could actually handle. Big uppercut exchange by Ilya Dragunov as we return back to action. Our main event for the NXT Championship, Ilya Dragunov defend the goal against Carmelo Hayes. It's Dragunov versus Hayes 3. Nice escape there by Ilya and falling in. Oh, God, big backhand strike. And to the hamstring, and it's a good to the back of the head of Carmelo Hayes. Rebound off the ropes, waist shot, German suplex, maintains waist control.
He's trying to chop Melo down. Great strategy here by Dragunov. He knows Melo and his feet are a dangerous thing.
Yeah,
God, those strong arm German suplexes.
And again, he maintains waist control perfectly after each one. It's always one of those things where I look at a German suplex. Does it take more at the person that utilizes them or the person that endures them? You think about Kurt Angle. You think about Josh Alexander. Now you can add either Dragunov to the mix. Carmelo Hayes off the second rope, though. Whoa, he was looking for that springboard back elbow strike. Oh, I got caught with it. It's a Gurry. One mistake and all Ilya needed.
Running knee turns him inside out there.
And that's a bone-on-bone impact, by the way. No knee pads, JJ. Old school mentality by Ilya Dragunov. Power bomb! High stack cover to the retain! No! Wow. High impact offense by Ilya Dragunov. Take it away. Look at the way Carmelo Hayes lands. Planted! All the body weight, all the shoulders down. Matchbook cover for a 2 count. Good grief.
Looks like next week we're going to get Braun Breaker versus Von Wagner.
Oof.
All this time building the angle, they're finally going to get their confrontation next week on My NXT.
a return confrontation. Pump kick by Carmelo Hayes looking to be a return two-time NXT champion as Ilya Dragunov rewind and unleashed a lariat. Cover, deep hook off the far leg, 2 count only. Not yet. Again, we know how far these two men can go into overtime if need be. Their last bout was over 23 minutes. And this is our main event tonight on NXT.
And we know they've had no problem going overruns here recently, Noah, especially last week. This one could go deep if they'll let them.
Well, again, again, back to what I talked about the wrestling industry and their wallets. I think there's no problem for any company at this point to do that. Big knee strikes, though, again, by Ilya Dragunov. Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes still trying to break the will of Ilya. Ilya again looking for constant. Carmelo Hayes counter. Oh!
Beautiful round-the-world rotation there by Carmelo Hayes.
And gets a near fall for it, though.
To respond to the chat room, how about we focus on what's going on in the ring? How about that? Just saying.
But if you want to dictate the conversation, super chat. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's also right there at the bottom, so you know. I mean,
at this point, you might as well just put a graphic up at the end of every hour just to remind people. Apparently, people.
But we do thank Big G and Arlene for the super chats, or excuse me, Emmanuel on Arlene's behalf.
Whoever
super chats, or Arlene on Emmanuel's behalf. Yeah. Whichever way it was thrown. One of the Dominguez's super chatted us today to hear Noah sing.
We thank the Dominguez family and Big Baller G for their continued contributions to the NXT Network Multiverse of Media.
It was Emmanuel, by the way.
Yes, it was Emmanuel who did it for Arlene because Arlene ordered the pizza. So
yes. There we go.
Hayes, oh man.
Ooh.
Big and
great height on that kick there.
Takes the off the top rope to the floor. But again, championship can only change hands inside the ring. Be it pinfall submission, championship advantage. And Carmelo Hayes is extremely aware of that as he brings the Dragunov back up from the floor to the apron. Now going up and over. DDT head first on the apron.
Spikes him right there on the hardest part of the ring. I know we mentioned it a lot, but got to point it out. That's definitely no bueno, as El Renegado would say.
He spiked him head first. Where steel meets wood, there is no give there. You saw the stinger effect or convulsing of Ilya Dragunov off the impact, literally just twitching. And Carmelo Hayes right now looking to get nothing but net. Big frog splash. Cover to again the title. No. Left shoulder able to pop up. Watch the way Carmelo Hayes lands. Oof. A little extra off that splash. But Dragunov still able to withstand the pain and retain, for now, the NXT Championship. Again, it's our main event, Halloween Havoc Night 2 for the NXT Championship. Ilya Dragunov defending against Carmelo Hayes. Here at Halloween Havoc Night 2, where, again, we wonder, Trick Williams, is he on him's level? Does him still appreciate him? Or maybe him might be a little jealous of him. But so far, Trick Williams seems to be focused back on the NXT North American Championship. And again, Carmelo Hayes, he is focusing on everything possible to try and regain the NXT Championship.
Gee, don't say the phrase.
Oh! God, big clothesline. Jumping senton by Ilya Dragunov.
I feel like they keep showing the entrance ramp like something's going to be happening soon.
But again, it's something that happened here after planting him. Deep hook of both legs. 2 count again. Oof. And again, you saw the explosive offense, that fury come out Ilya Dragunov. Again, was that just all on instinct? Was he maybe too quick for the cover? He didn't wear down Carmelo Hayes enough during that. Big pump kick, though, by Carmelo Hayes. Again, who can dig deeper here? Again, do we know how far each of these two are willing to go? How long it took Ilya Dragunov to claim his self-proclaimed destiny? How far has him risen to the occasion and hasn't missed on numerous occasions? Single leg kick by Ilya Dragunov. Carmelo Hayes puts on the roast, though, throws him at a clothesline. Wow, dropped all of Russia with that shot. And again, I don't know if he got all of it, but he may have got enough of it. But he can't capitalize right now. Take a look, JJ. Ooh.
Great clothesline there.
Bam!
And then followed up with the fist.
That forearm right underneath the jawline. Again, it took a forearm shot from the top rope for Ilya Dragunov to beat Carmelo Hayes for the title. I'm just saying. And that was after he dropped him with that same shot 2 times prior. Counter of the suplex exchange. Oh, wait, sleeper hold. Puts the sleeper hold, chin lock. Oh, slap the back of the head. Ah, yeesh. And now the Dragunov looking for Constantine. Oh! Constantine derailed by Carmelo Hayes. Oof. And you can feel the intensity behind these shots here. They ain't letting nothing off the table. And Carmelo Hayes right now trying to get back in this fight. This is a fight. There is no other way to fight. This is a championship fight. With 2 of the prior stars in NXT, slingshot DDT, counter denied by Ilya Dragunov, blown on the apron. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to end badly here. Ilya trying to bring Carmelo Hayes up, and the fireman's carry on the apron. What the hell is he looking for here? And Carmelo Hayes right now in a dangerous position. Death
Valley Driver.
God. Hayes is screaming in agony and might have sustained an injury, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Take a look at it again, Noah.
Yeah, watch this. High on the shoulder blades. And again, steel meets spine. Steel wins every time. The referee right now trying to remind both of these men to get back inside the ring and checking if both can continue. And again, the Dragunov, the intensity behind those red eyes. Uh-oh. Well, I think the table is about to play accessory to potential murder.
Yep.
The Dragunov right now is beyond fired up. And when Dragunov is in this zone, it is very hard to get him to get to self-control.
Yeah, very Ken Shamrock-esque there when he got in that zone.
Big chop right now. The rage of the Dragunov, the fire being spewed from this dragon. And the Dragunov right now just making a whole havoc here at ringside. Now Ilya perched on the barricade. Dragunov, what the hell is he looking for here? Carmelo Hayes on the table. Oh, God!
Jesus.
Damn.
Hey, viewer discretion is advised. Discretion for Carmelo Hayes this time. Good grief. What a shot. Off the barricade, forearm smash through Carmelo Hayes through the damn announce table. Take a look at this. Wham! And that's how far either Dragunov's rage can carry him.
As soon as maybe ever turn the channel to respond to Emmanuel's chat, freaking Leaf scored. Turn the TV back off.
Hey, don't turn the TV back on. You're missing a hell of a fight here again for the NXT Championship. To your point, though, Jeff. As Ilya Dragunov brings Carmelo Hayes back inside the ring, JJ. And again, was that just the last big shot that Ilya Dragunov had left? Carmelo Hayes might be down out, though. And Ilya again falling again with a single leg kick.
Well, one would think it would be hard to gain some momentum back after taking something like that, but we've seen it time and again. Mello back up to his feet.
Dragunov right back in, though, on the offense, taking Hayes off his feet again with a single shot. And again, last year, Ilya Dragunov was involved contending for the NXT Championship in triple threat against Bron and Jayne. He lost that night. He got pinned. And meanwhile, looking to go coast to coast.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. He countered. He caught him. Looking for a cold breaker. Ilya with the deadlifts. Up in the fireman's carry. Hoisting Carmelo Hayes running to the driver tonight. Ilya Dragunov sent again. Torso first. Big cold breaker off the second rope, though. Drops the bomb again. Cover. No. How the fuck did Carmelo Hayes survive that?
I have no idea, dude, but this is the opportunity that Mello needs to try to get back into this. He needs to capitalize on that kick out. You got to imagine whoever gets back to their feet first, which looks like it's Dragunov, is going to have the advantage here. But if Mello can counter this and gain some semblance of control, things could change in an instant.
And if Ilya hits this, he retains the title. Wow, Carmelo has come again, code breaker.
That was just what Melo needed.
He set up the shot, but can he shoot it? Buzzer beater time. Wait a minute. What? Trick Williams? What's Trick doing back here?
We saw this coming, Noah. We knew Trick was going to get involved in some capacity. We just had that feeling in our gut.
Yeah,
Distraction allowed Dragunov to get back up.
Yeah, but Camilla Hayes apparently shot by it, though, JJ. Meanwhile, the Dragunov superplex! Floating over, either Dragunov wincing right now. Uh-oh, Torpedo Moscow, target side and fire! Torpedo Moscow connects! Either Dragunov with the cover, either Dragunov has done it! Jeez. And again, Carmelo Hayes seemed extremely surprised by it. Trick Williams, though, he seemed rather annoyed and like he wanted to do this. But either way, Ilya Dragunov once again proves that the Tsar will continue to reign in NXT. Long live the Tsar. Good grief. You saw how far both these men were willing to go to be called NXT champion in what definitely was another classic in a trilogy. Take a look at this shot, though, JJ. I thought Carmelo Hayes was done after this.
Should have been.
That was like a nuclear bomb being dropped and leaving nothing but wreckage. And the code breaker rebound off the second rope. Another bomb delivered by the Dragunov. Falls literally into the cover, full body weight on the upper body. And Carmelo Hayes able to get the shoulder up. And then from the top rope, cut with the code breaker. Bounce up and over. Incredible counter by Carmelo Hayes. And as he was looking to hit the final shot, Trick Williams was not coming out here for an assist. But maybe for a possible, I know it's not football here, interception, either trying to capitalize with a superplex, the float over, while wincing in the corner, able to finally set up Torpedo Moscow. Boom, and strike. He didn't sink a battleship, but he left Carmelo Hayes down and out. Ilya Dragunov's illustrious reign continues in NXT as this year's Halloween Havoc. He retains the NXT Championship. But what
Trick
does
is
this
still
mean now?
standing outside the ring.
But again, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, former running mates, both former champions. The hype man and him. But
Trick
we've
on the
seen some
apron
solid
now.
tension ever since that meetup with John Cena. Again, John Cena took Trick Williams away and said, John Cena, when did you know that it was your time? And how did you pick your spot? You all remember when John Cena first came into the company?
Yeah.
Again, are we looking
slowly
at
walking over towards Melo?
Are we looking at a friend or an enemy? And again, what's Trick's figuring now that the Carmelo Hayes fell short again? What's going on here? Wait, hold on. What's going on backstage? Oh, God. Uh-oh. Baron Corbin did warn Ilya Dragunov, I am the biggest threat. And let's not forget, the last time Ilya Dragunov lost was due to Baron Corbin beating him. As Halloween Havoc goes off the air for the Renegade of Wrestling, Jayne Williams, I'm Noah Foster, Trick or Treat indeed. This has been Halloween Havoc, and this has been NXT. Yeesh.
So we still don't have a resolution to Trick Melo game because we cut away to see Baron Corbin attacking Ilya. Gonna have to tune in next week to see what happens as a result of this.
Yep. Next month also, as this concludes October. Boy. Well, a lot of tricks went down tonight, but at the end of the day, Ilya Dragunov is still NXT champion. And that right there is enough of a treat for me to be happy. So that was a good main event. Very good main event.
So aside from the TikTok rejects and their skits, what did you think of the show?
It was all right.
Not as good as night one.
No.
But still decent enough presentation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. I concur.
All right, then. Well,
all right, Meech. Go ahead and let's run through these shills here momentarily.
He's got to fix himself.
Pete's crap doesn't work. All right. So if you missed it earlier today, first of all, shame on you. It was a hell of a show this morning and this afternoon, depending on what time you caught it. So please go back and watch JJ and I covering the definitive movie series on this so spooky day.
Yes, I know Mikey T has gone back and watched it, and I know Bruce has actually watched it.
Oh, good. I was told
sent him the link to it while we were on the air in case he wanted to join it live. He said he would get back to me, but he said solid rankings.
Very cool.
So the fact that it is Bruce approved and he's the man that is the definitive when it comes to Halloween.
Absolutely.
Didn't have too much of an issue with our ranking. That tells me we were kind of right on the money.
I love it. I had a miscommunication with Mrs. Riff, but she will be watching later tonight from what I was told. So she's a big Halloween fan as well. So we'll get her thoughts probably tomorrow when we've all had a chance to recover from Halloween. Because it is still Halloween, kids, and we've still got, at least from my end, got another show to go.
Just under 5 hours left on the West Coast for Halloween.
Yeah.
Let this night end. Let midnight strike take me into the month about glorious food and professional wrestling delights.
Since I tend to go a half hour these days on Talk Wrestling, we're going to start at the bottom of the hour here. 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. God help me. Not too much later than the usual time slot for Talk Wrestling with Jeff Meacham. So, and we'll be live on No DQ as well tonight with a new piece of wardrobe, if you will, that is very much tied into the original home of Talk Wrestling. So stay tuned for that at the bottom of the hour.
What did you put in the private chat? I've really been in the private. Oh, right. Oh, damn it.
We've been plugging it at 8 o'clock all day, but that's cool if you want to go at 7:30, because then I don't have to worry about waiting for NXT to start on the West Coast to actually take my notes. So
yeah, I mean, there you go.
And stay tuned, of course, for the love of wrestling with the Renegade, as always, at Cassidy 18 Studios.
Yes.
All right, continue the show so I can get the production meeting in order and then go to bed for work tomorrow.
Well, again, the graphics weren't all loading because this computer sucks. But, of course, tomorrow we will have this man. He can't get enough of covering NXT, by God, because for the love of wrestling, he'll be recapping tonight's broadcast, as well as the Greg Cherry Show.
Well, you know, someone across the Meacham Multiverse of Media has to fucking cover it.
Well,
Rift doesn't do it.
That's right.
Doesn't do it. So, God damn it, somebody has to.
That's right.
God bless you.
And God bless Matty Laws and Greg Cherry.
My NXT, damn it.
But you digress. And yes, Emmanuel, I know I still have to do the damn song nonsense. Let these guys get their shows out of the way.
That's right. Tomorrow, the Greg Cherry Show, as I stated, will not feature good old JM with Matty Laws and Greg because I will be at the Hollywood Bowl doing the Guns N' Roses thing. So stay tuned for my thoughts on that. We'll probably do that on my night over the weekend. That's the first has-to-be wrestling show. Friday, with or without Mr. Williams, depending on. Well, there we go. We've gone into darkness over there.
I prefer the darkness.
Descent into darkness. It is Halloween. JJ
setting things up for them.
Yes, JJ's channel will, at least along with Noah's channel, be hosting Simply Predicting as they talk about Crown Jewel coming up this Saturday. That'll be Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, followed not immediately but close by our coverage of Impact Wrestling's Impact Plus special, Turning Point. If I remember correctly, it's the last Impact Plus exclusive special under the Impact name, correct?
I think Final Resolution's actually the last one that they booked for December.
Okay, that's not on pay-per-view. That's on Impact Plus.
That's Impact Plus, I believe. I believe so.
Well, then what I just said is bullshit, but that's okay because I didn't know. So anyway, Final Resolution will be in December, but Turning Point will be this Friday, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Of course, Saturday morning, because WWE hates us even more, they're kicking off at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, but so are we, and we have a better commentary team at the end of the day. So check that out as JD McDonough goes one-on-one with Sami Zayn during that hour, and we'll preview the rest of the card during that opening hour. We'll go till
they're done. Saturday night, open mic night, as we do on the Jeff Meacham Network Multiverse of Media. Sunday, the return of the No DQ review. Don't forget to vote for the No DQ Hall of Fame inductees this year, 2023 edition, over at NoDQ.com. The review is back Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific. I'm back with Meach's Musings Monday. He's back with reviewing every damn thing between Dynamite on Thursday morning and then all the weekend shows Monday morning. Monday, it all begins again is Monday. And then we're back here Tuesday night with Staff Boy Sports Bar featuring Dory Lou, as well as his recap of Raw Tuesday morning. Talk wrestling will probably be next Tuesday, if I'm being honest, because I don't know what the hell. I never don't know Aaron has planned for Thursday, but if he's not going to have the show on Thursday, then by God, I will. So.
Something has to be there, right? And then, of course, at some point with our madness, JJ, of course, we continue our journey to 40. We'll have our Simple Take also for Crown Jewel. And Jeff, also, you, me, and Attila continue our venture into the archive to TNA with TNA Throwback.
Yes, this Thursday. Thank you. God, I completely forgot about that. It's a premiere episode for crying out loud. The Thursday night after the East Coast broadcast of Impact Wrestling, Thursday night will feature Noah and Attila, as well as myself chiming in on the call of Genesis 2007's ladder match for #1 contendership of the TNA Championship as Christian Cage battles, not Frankie yet, Kaz, Arian, in a ladder match. As I said, it's a TNA Throwback Thursday as we look ahead to January 13th and the return of TNA Wrestling. As it has proven, the brand, much like the company, is hard to kill. That's in Vegas in January. So that's what we've got coming up. My goodness. All the things.
Well, they didn't play the Watch Along trailer, so I'm not going to do the quote tonight.
all the streaming, and the lack of sleep. But we digress.
Yeah, fair enough. Good stuff.
Buy the T-shirt. We all know I did.
I don't market myself.
I bought 2 this week. Just not that one. But I did buy 2 shirts this week. And I'll be wearing one at the bottom of the hour. So there you go.
There you go.
All right. It is now time for one and all to gather around the night before Christmas hearth as our simple man with the spectacular voice, much to his chagrin, channels the spirit, although he's not dead, of Marilyn Manson, as we sign off from the multi-person streaming on this day of celebration, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Halloween. As my camera goes apeshit, no offense.
Hey.
I hit it with my knee.
That happens.
It happens.
Yeah. All the happenings. Damn it. All right. Fine. Burton class. Giant Peach. I forget whether or not he did James the Giant Peach as well, but you know what? That's a different thought. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This is our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Hustling screen in the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. We should treat so the neighbor's gonna die of fright. It's our town. Everybody scream. This is a town of Halloween. I'm the one hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red. I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Jeez. All right, but
you're good.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Happy Halloween. Let's get this holiday done with. Golly.
All right. We will see y'all in about 6 minutes if you're going to continue on with my shenanigans for the night. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow bright and early as this man once again covers NXT. We'll see this man Friday afternoon to simply predict Crown Jewel. We'll see them together to call Crown Jewel. We'll see Noah and Attila together to call a TNA Throwback and Turning Point this week. We will never, ever... To quote the apparently Kansas City Chiefs Good Luck Charm, who was not there this week and they lost, we are never, ever, ever gonna sleep again. There you go. JJ, thank you as always.
Good night, folks.
Good night, boys and ghouls. We'll see you next year.